Alright, hello guys, this is KTB Vlogs or TBZ Production here. I'm back doing another video here. I know, I kind of been waiting for this one, and took me a while to do it, but I managed to make this video here, and as this is episode 2 of the More Kombat 1 Shill debate, and of course, as in the last video, of course, episode 1, I had to put the video in 2 parts because, I think my recorder can go record all the way up to 2 hours, I think. And in that episode, I, as the title of that one, is about Fate fighting all thy enemies. And watch those 2 videos, of course. Brush Poet expose his ass. And of course, as in this video, he is not really talking a lot in this one, as some people actually said and told me. Because I guess because the sense that hypocrisy. So, as you know, brief summary over the first video. Of course, Fate basically calling Bruce a shield, saying that Warner Brothers is in NetherRealm Studio is support him, and because he doesn't say anything negative or talk a lot about Mortal Kombat 1, they will call him a shield and all that. But in Fate's way of calling people a shield is that you support NetherRealm Studios. So it's basically like if I say I love Funimation and I don't hate anything that they do at Funimation at all. And so you're a shill, like say something like that, like because I don't say anything bad about Funimation. As you know, since all the craziness that happened at Funimation in 2019, I still love Dragon Ball. I do. I just don't like what they doing with the series now. And trust me, I already saw that trailer of the next show. And I don't want to talk about it. So anyway, that's basically his way of calling someone a shill, because if they don't say anything bad about the game or anything like that, you're a shill, you're a shill. So that's basically how all this crap started. Basically, even like I said, he's been doing this ever since the game was releasing trailers. They did the combat cast, bashing on the characters' looks, calling the women ugly, calling the face models ugly, saying the game should be like MK3, and no, I don't like that, and saying people shouldn't be doing combos of 50% damage and play with advantage might and all that crap, and saying random shit and just lie. And you kind of see that. So, a brief through that, and now we can get to this second video. In this video, it'll be Total MK. Oh my god. And Jaded Rabbit. And of course, Fate. He lost the first round. So technically, this is what? Round 2. So I guess this is round 2, because he lost that whole match against Brush Poet in the first video. So let's dive in and start. And of course, when you first see the video, just showing the highlights first, then it'll get to the actual video. So, as some people actually sent me clips of this, and I was like, what the fuck? And I'm already going to see when I'm about to click it. So, that's why you see the little thing spinning. So, I paused it. So, let's go. Oh crap! It's ridiculous. All right, here we go.
This game is exactly. I'm not defending the fact that you can't get dragon crystals. Dragon crystals. I'm not defending the fact.
What the fuck?
Free skins. So you belief of what I did and wherever I was thrown out. Image, man. You have it. You have that. You made a claim and you can't even back it up. MK1, Tanya, is purely African Wakandan fucking different. Do you know where Wakanda is on the map? No, I don't care about DC shit. Yeah, because Wakanda's not a fucking real country, dumbass.
What's your favorite game? What's your favorite game? What do you love playing?
My favorite game of
Man.
Anything. Like something that you go, man, fucking that's it.
Mama's cooking kitchen. Mama's cooking kitchen.
For real.
Yeah, Cooking Mama. I think there's Mom Cooking Mama. I think it's on the DS. Yeah.
Oh, on the DS, all right.
Just keep on talking over me. But the point is to spank you.
Wow.
I don't understand.
Holy shit.
Okay?
Yes,
Really
Daddy.
easy to understand,
Yes,
bro.
ICMK says, "Hey Shri, I need to get a pack of smokes. I'll be back soon, but let me know if Rustport knowledge is superior and his own
Well, there it is. Okay.
Be back soon. I don't know who ICMK is.
I know I'm having a little, I guess, connections. I guess because how long the video is, because it didn't do that when I watched the first video. So, but you kind of saw the highlights. And of course, here comes Total MK popped up on the screen. And you kind of see they basically don't even agree with what Bruce be saying or nothing. I mean, like, they just so bad. Still talking about Tanya. Still talking about the the the, the shop in the game. Talk about the shrine. Talk about the invasion. Talking about people playing the game. It's just ridiculous. And how y'all call yourself a Mortal Kombat fan? It's not right. So here we go. Now we get started. I hope it don't lag through the whole video as I'm watching. So I hope not.
What? That's cool. Oh, what's up?
I can hear you.
Sorry. I was in the other chat.
No, that's cool, bro. That's cool. I was trying to figure out how to add you. Thanks to Brusco figured it out.
The two Shills finally united.
Alright, chat. Am I in chat here? The guest cast, is that it? No. I hate this word. I'm not gonna click on anything. Where you go? Oh, you're over here. Okay, I got you. There you are. Cool. Sorry, just a little. All right. So what's going on? What's up?
So, because I know you've had like similar thoughts and perceptions with Russ as well. I thought I'd bring you in too.
Yeah.
He was all for it. He was all for it.
Yeah, sure. Let's see what Total MK had. What are some of the points that he's got? Okay, sure. Yeah. So I am one of you can go look. I liked that tweet as well. That first tweet you said about gaslighting was perfect. You should be able to say that Tanya's skin is ugly. You should be able to say that. It's not a racist thing. I disagree with you about the face and the skin being separate, man. It's the same part of the same design. The skin, the face, the hair, the boobs, the boots, the clothing, the hands, the fingernails, whatever. That's all same design. The whole skin.
No, it's not.
It doesn't matter if she's mad, not mad.
No, it's not.
She looks ugly. She didn't look like that, man. Yeah, but Noob Saibot looks ugly without his mask, but he still looks good when he wears the costume, right? Noob Saibot's not in this game. Yeah, I know, but we're talking about character designs, right? Yeah, but
We're
he's
here about talking about.
supposed to look like all like shadowy and creepy, right?
Yeah,
That's his design.
yeah, but he looks ugly, right?
Yeah, but Tanya, they changed it. They race swapped her, right? They race swapped her.
They race swapped Tanya. They made her black, but she was always
Egyptian.
black.
She was Egyptian, man.
Where do you think Egypt's in?
Dude, she looked Egyptian.
What do you think Egypt is?
He can't answer the
You
question.
look at Africa, my guy. Do you think there are black people
Oh
in
my-
It
Egypt?
doesn't matter. She looked Egyptian. She had a bob.
She's
hairstyle.
black. Yeah,
Really?
you can be black and from
No,
Egypt.
they changed it to a Wakandan African warrior to make her look more that way. They did.
Egypt is in Africa.
Doesn't matter. They changed the look.
Hang on, wait. Russ, hang on. Wait. Russ, do you think Cleopatra was black?
Do you think you're
No, I don't.
black?
Okay.
And no, at the time, no, but at the time,
No,
I'm
well,
not,
you
I'm not
just said
arguing
she
whether or
did.
not.
You just
I
said
never
that.
said I never said Cleopatra
she
was
was
black.
Egyptian.
No.
Hello?
Yeah, no. What Tyler's saying is true. It's like saying, well, that's because they had created this particular look and style.
Back in the
Tanya.
day of Cleopatra, there were no black people in Africa. I mean, I'm sorry, not in black. I'm sorry, Egypt. My bad. A quick pause here, guys. I totally did not mean to say that there were no black people at the time of Cleopatra or at the time of ancient Egypt. That is totally wrong. I very much misspoke right there. Keep in mind, at the time of this debate, it was 2 a.m. I was really tired and also really heated at the same time. So I was saying things that I totally wouldn't say if I had a straight mind and I was actually active. What I meant to say was that the way we identified race and ethnicity back then was not the same as how we do it today. However, if we were to look at the people that resided in ancient Egypt with how we understand race and ethnicity today, there would be a lot of people during the time of Cleopatra or in ancient Egypt that we would identify as black, such as the Nubians. I'm not going to go on a whole history lesson here, but just to give you guys a small example of what I mean, back in the day, if you looked at ancient Egypt artwork, they depicted the women that resided in Egypt with yellow skin. So you would think that all of the women were white, but that's not true. What yellow represented in ancient Egypt artwork was the color of the sun and gold. So it was more of a symbolic depiction of the women to represent purity, perfection, and high value. Anyways, back to the debate. Sorry about that. Did not mean to say that there were no black people in ancient Egypt. In Egypt,
And that's why these two shills don't understand. And they both Australians, but they don't know their history. Sad, right? Even Bruce has to expose these two clowns. And my favorite subject in school was history. So it's a lot of things in history they don't want us to know. And that's why it's good today you can research it yourself. Because they don't teach you everything in history. Like it's unheard stories from African American history. And there's a lot of stuff that they don't want us to know. And that's why today these two Australians can't understand. They're sad. It's just so sad. I mean, completely. First of all, Tanya is based off of Ed Boon's sister. And these two clowns don't even know that. The name, Tanya, is one of his sisters. And I think Sonia, too. Sonia and Tanya are names from his actual sisters in real life. They don't talk about that. See? Like I said, it's basically a repeat from the first video. They're gonna keep trying to talk about Tanya and keep bringing all this mess up, but they won't stop. I mean, they won't.
I know the history. I'm not about to argue that Cleopatra was black. I'm not going to argue if Cleopatra was black.
I said Egypt. Are you deaf?
Yeah, I know, but Egypt is in Africa.
It doesn't matter. It's different. It's different, man. It's a different look, and you know it. Hello.
The
Secondly-
Egyptian look. The
secondly-
Egyptian look is the
secondly, man,
Egyptian look.
You were shilling for that shop.
Oh.
You were shilling so hard, making the argument that the paid skins have a mark on them, so
They
the
do.
free skins are obviously free. That
Yeah,
is
they do.
dog shit.
How is it?
Did he just switch topics? How you went from talking about Tanya to talking about the shop now? Wow. So I guess Egypt and Africa doesn't matter, and what world we live in. I guess we don't know nothing about that. See these assholes. These two assholes. Oh my god. Yeah, he just sit in the background, don't say anything because, he got his ass kicked in the first video. He lost that match. Now it's his turn. It's kind of reminds me of MK3 when you had to fight like three people. So basically, Bruss is beating the endurance round. So it's kind of remind me of that.
Is that not true?
Because it's a scam that they put season 1 skins that are free in the game and sell
that are
it for
free.
$1.60. When
With
they
all
want
the-
free content, you might go out and buy the game today.
But is it? Yeah, but it's
How
up.
are you supposed to know?
It's up to
Tell
you
me that.
whether or not you want to spend
Tell
money.
me, how the fuck are you supposed to know?
Whoa!
You don't.
Whoa!
The game doesn't tell you, man.
It knows you right there. It says
It
this
does
skin
not.
is exclusive.
Okay, it
in
tells
the
me on
shop.
the free seasonal skins bundle that they're free. Really? Where?
If it doesn't have the mark,
It doesn't have
then
any mark.
if it doesn't have the mark,
Shill.
then it is
Do
not
Shill the
exclusive
shop.
to the shore.
You shield the shop, man.
You
There. Done.
you just
I'm calling you a
saying
shill.
you just calling me a
Flying out
shill.
to the Warner movie
You're just
premiere.
spewing like
I
you're
know
just
you were.
calling me a shill.
And I know
You're just
you're
calling
gonna
me.
deny it.
You're just
You're
calling me
flying out
a
to the-
shill constantly, but that doesn't make it true.
Flying out
You
to the
constantly
movie
saying and
premiere.
repeating things over and over again doesn't make it true.
Mate, I've been in this game longer than you, man.
Oh,
I
really?
was there in E3 2006, bro.
Oh, that's
You
Wow.
You're
Oh
old.
my
survived
god.
there, man.
You're old. Which
I'm
Wow.
old ass. I've been doing Mortal Kombat since the arcade, man.
Okay,
Awesome.
so
Man,
Anything else?
I've got all sorts of contacts.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
And I'm irrelevant on YouTube, man. But
That's
I
cool.
contacts with fucking
Wow.
everyone, man.
Okay, what does that have to do with the shop?
I know that you were flying out to the movie premiere by Warner. I know that.
Where's the image of me being out in the movie premiere?
Oh, yes, I have the image. I don't have the image, but I know
Then,
you were.
then where's your proof? Where's your proof?
Okay? I'll have to get it for you then, okay?
Okay, so you brought some, so you
Talk about
have
the
a
shop.
belief of what I did.
see, I'm telling you guys, both of these clowns.
You can't even back it up.
MK1, Tanya, is purely African.
Now he went back to Tanya. See? He went from calling him a shill, talking about the shop. Now he back talking about Tanya. There's something wrong with that picture. It's like he went from 3 different topics and he ain't finished with the topic he was talking about. And saying he's an OG fan, been playing Mortal Kombat ever since the arcades. That don't mean shit. I mean, like, my history of Mortal Kombat, we did not play the game in arcade. We played it on we played on a console. See, we didn't go to the arcade machine. Put the quarter in and play the game. No, we actually had the game on console. Because the first ever Mortal Kombat game I ever played was Mortal Kombat Trilogy, and that's why that game always be memorable ever since I was 3 years old. And of course, I remember the first 2 Mortal Kombat movies. and like even some people hate on Annihilation, I still enjoy those two movies. But the new movie, hell no. That's a disgrace. I mean, completely. And I don't care about none of the cartoon movies because they're not great. Not really. Just, yeah. See, Scorpion Revenge, it gets a pass because it was just want Scorpion to be the hero. Instead, they didn't want to follow the story of the MK1 game. So they want Scorpion to be the hero. And that's all. Then it was technically a fan. It basically was the story element of the MK9 instead of Ermac not ripping off Jack's arms. It was it Goro? See, I only watched the movie once, but like I said, that's the only movie I have. But I don't really like care for it that much. But like I said, see how he jumped from 3 topics and now he back to talking about Tanya. Just so stupid. Fate and Total MK are shills. Sad. Let's continue.
Wakandan fucking different. They changed it.
Do you think Wakanda? Wait, hold on. Wait, do you know where Wakanda is on the map? Do you know where Wakanda? Do you know where Wakanda is on the map?
That's more diverse crap, man.
Do you know where Wakanda is on the map?
No, I don't. I don't care about DC shit.
Yeah, because Wakanda's
care
not a
about
fucking
Wakanda
real
shit.
country,
I care about
dumbass.
Marvel shit. Wakanda's what the country.
Wakanda's not a real country, you fucking retard. What the hell, man? You don't even know what you're talking about. They made her Wakandan. It's not even a real race.
And I know
it's not a real race. It's not a real country.
$3 size are never marked in the shop, but they're free.
Now you're back talking about the shop
And you were shilling
again.
for it. Because
I was saying, what I was saying.
Mark on it, that's fine. Apparently, according to you, so they can hide the game in Invasions, Daily Towers, Weekly Towers, Combat League. There's no mark. There's no way that the game tells you that you can earn it for free, and you think that's fine.
I don't think that's fine. I never said it whether or not it's fine.
Get that on Twitter. Do you want to see
No,
those?
what I was talking about was if certain things were in the shop and they were marked, then that indicates that they are only earnable in the shop. And the ones that don't have a mark are the ones that are not exclusive. The absence of the mark is the indication that it is not exclusive.
No, because then there could be a week where the page shit's not there. Then how are you supposed to know?
If the page shit is not there, then it's up to you whether or not. It's up to you what. Look, right now, the Contravala skin in Mortal Kombat 1 for Havoc is in the shop. I can earn that in the shrine. Now, it's a different conversation on whether or not they should indicate whether or not certain items should be identified on where you unlock them. That's not what we're talking about now. That is a different conversation, and I've always said from the beginning.
They want you to open up your wallet. They reduced the Dragon Crystals in the game. They took Dragon Crystals out of the Cameo Fighters for the second last reward tier. It's so obvious, man. This game is
exactly. I'm not defending the fact that you can't get Dragon Crystals.
Dragon Crystals.
I'm not defending the fact.
Give me $1.60 for free.
What the hell?
The game's fucking bad.
I'm not defending the amount of the grind that it takes or the lack of grind that it has in Mortal Kombat 1 to unlock Dragon Crystals. I'm not defending that at all.
Dude, here's the thing. I'm down for grinding for Dragon Crystals. I've said it
me too.
times.
But there's not.
So
Right?
what the hell are you getting mad about?
Yes.
But they deliberately took it out of the game.
Yeah, I know, and I'm not
And
defending
they
that.
deliberately re-engineered the shop, and that mark that you're even talking about wasn't there at the start.
It wasn't there at the start, and that was a mistake.
Because they want the money, dude. and they left.
Okay, but wait, hold on. If they wanted the money, then why did they put the mark on?
They left because of the backlash, and they left
Exactly. Why don't we just start backlashing them on things that are correct, things that should be changed, so they can be changed? So when they start adding dragon crystals, okay, let's say, hold on. Let's say next time they do add dragon crystals, there is a way to earn them. Are you going to be like, oh, well, previously they didn't have us unlock dragon crystals? Well, I don't care. It doesn't matter. We're talking about what the game is right now. It doesn't matter what it was in the past. We're talking about how the game is right now.
It doesn't matter what it was in the past. Like, for example, so when you bought the game, right? I bought the premium edition.
Do we judge Mortal Kombat 11?
Hang on. Let me say my bit.
Okay, go ahead.
When I bought the premium edition, it came with 1250 dragon crystals, right? That was not even tied to the combat pack. That was part of the premium edition. Now, when you buy the combat pack, they give you 1250 dragon crystals. That's great if you're a new player. But, you know, fuck us for buying the game on launch when it was a cash grab, money hungry pit. We don't, and then when you reach
these two clowns would buy it.
Like 1250 dragon crystals with the combat pack, they tell you to go fuck yourself.
Because the dragon crystals that you got with the premium edition was a part of the combat pack. It was part of the
No.
The premium edition comes with the combat pack and the dragon crystals.
It's Warner Brothers. It doesn't mention dragon crystals. They're not part of the combat pack. They are now.
I got dragon crystals when I got the premium edition, which came with the combat pack.
That was a separate code. That was not part of the combat pack. I've got it right here, man, on a piece of paper.
Buying the base game and the combat pack is the same thing as buying the premium edition. You understand that, right?
No.
That's true.
What do you not get from buying the combat pack that you didn't get in the premium edition?
He bought the base game for his son so he could play with his son. And then he added on the combat pack so he could play.
And he got dragon crystals, right?
And he didn't get dragon crystals because it's not.
Oh, he didn't get dragon crystals with the combat pack?
You don't get them with the combat pack, and I've got the press release that proves that from Warner Brothers.
And you didn't. Wait, hold on. So somebody who bought the combat pack. Yeah, so somebody who bought Mortal Kombat 1 without the combat pack, just the base combat pack.
Just bought the base game.
Yeah, I'm sorry, just the base game, and then bought the combat pack. Yep. They don't get dragon crystals.
You don't get dragon crystals. He reached out to.
I thought you just said that they get dragon crystals.
No, it's a separate thing. That's what I'm saying. They added the dragon crystals as a separate item, not tied to the combat pack.
Okay, well, I'm not. I honestly, I have to look into that because I'm honestly not informed, so I'm not going to pretend.
I've got the screenshot from one.
Okay, well, I'm not going to pretend to have a stance on that. I will get. Okay, I'll give you that. Hey, I'll give you that.
Yeah,
I'm not informed on that. I don't know anything about that, but I'm not going to pretend that I do.
I'm just saying. Okay? Like I will, if they do right, I will always call them out. If they will do wrong, I will always call them out. I'm friends with Ed. I've known Ed. I've interviewed Ed Root.
I know Ed too. He knows me too.
Yeah. So, like, he knows what I'm about. He knows I'm not bullshit. He knows I'll call out what I like and what I don't like. He knows that, man. I've known him forever.
You mad because John Tobias not there. That's all.
How long ago was that? That was years ago.
I was not born. I was in the mother's womb.
Yeah, how old are you?
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. No, I wasn't that young. I'm not that young.
I met him at E3, man. He's even come in my streams before, man, during MKA. You know, but I'm just saying, he knows I'm OG. He knows I'm not a hater.
I don't know what it has to do with drop out dragon crystals and premium store. That's cool.
And 1,700 videos on YouTube about Mortal Kombat. Who does that, man? My life is Mortal Kombat.
How many videos do I have? I probably don't have as much as you do, but I probably have.
I don't clickbait. The videos, and that's why I'm stuck at 24.
Okay, as we get through that. Alright. He's sitting here saying that if you buy the premium edition, you get the combat pack 1 and you get the dragon crystals. See, the regular game that you get is like $70. That's all at the store because it includes bonus. I think it includes Shang Tsung, if I'm right. I think you get Shang Tsung, and you get the dragon crystals. But you gotta realize the combat packs, like the characters, like the first 2 characters already been released. That was Omni-Man and Quan Chi. and the cameos was what Tremor and Chameleon. So they are the first four characters that'll be out right now. Well, Chameleon coming out next month, I think next month. But I don't know. I think Peacemaker is next. It's possible. I think he is next. I think so. So that means the last two will be what Homelander and Takeda. But I don't understand how they sitting here crying about that, and you realize that about you buying two versions of the game, and just like Fate, he bought 4 copies of this freaking game and said garbage, Mike, and all that. If you see his videos, who the hell does that? I don't buy 4 copies of the same game over and over again. But calling yourself a fan and hate the fact of the game is ridiculous. Then the whole thing about the store, I did know about a little bit about the store. If you play Invasions, half of those costumes are invasions. So you probably, if depends on what character you pick, well, not really, but I think it depends on where to get the costumes at in the invasion. So like if I play, say for example, if I had the game, let's say I pick Scorpion, and it's possible that I probably get like two or three costumes for him, or probably get 2 or 3 costumes. Like say, who would be my cameo if I had the game? It'd probably be Serena. Between Serena or Shijinko. So if I actually had two like one like three costumes or so for the characters and all that stuff, that's how it would be. It wouldn't be like, oh, no, you're grinding for the costume. It's ridiculous, Mike. But you get mad because you have to pay for a costume, and for that you're using the darn coins that you earn in the darn mode to buy the costume. And this asshole Fate, someone sent me a clip of him doing a screen, and he is buying the fucking costumes in the shop, and he's saying it's grinding, Mike. It's grinding, Mike. Basically, he is making clips trying to make Mortal Kombat look bad, and that's technically what he has been doing. And I know Bruce did make another video after this video, but I'm not gonna watch that one at all. So I'm not gonna watch that one. But cause he just exposing Total MK, and that's it. Cause he don't have to expose Fate, cause he already did that in the first video. And I think someone that I'm trying to remember who. Oh, Foxy Grandpa exposed Fate as well. He did two videos on him. So basically, I think it was the other live streams that he did. Because I know the one with Tom Brady, he exposed Tom Brady, trying to debate with Tom Brady, MK Tom Brady. Then Foxy Grandpa basically they basically hate the fact that Foxy Grandpa don't talk about Sonic Fox, calling him a shield and all that shit. Debate on the gameplay of the game and characters and overheads and attacks and all that shit, and talking about blocking. Just ridiculous. I mean, completely ridiculous. And calling him a shield. Calling him a shield. You're a shield, Mike. You're a shield, Mike. About that, Mike. Blocking It's expensive. Move. Why the fuck is expensive to block? You supposed to block. See, I'm telling you, these two. I seen Total MK a long time ago, and I never thought he'd be like this ever. You guys you almost grandpa ages, and you doing this hellish shit. All right, let's continue. I think JD Rabbit is coming up soon. I think he's coming up pretty soon. So let's get through this.
Don't cocaine either.
Yeah. And I don't hate it, bro.
That's cool.
The same as retro.
And great. That's great.
Yeah,
I got annoyed when you
they lying.
You were defending the store, bro.
The only thing that I was addressing was the fact that, hey,
Oh, ads. I knew an ad would pop up. All right, let's get back to the video.
if
You
something is in the
say,
premium
go to
store,
press
hold on, let me finish my point. Like I finished yours. Like I'll let you finish yours. All I was saying was that in the store, if there's a mark on the item, then that means it's exclusive to the premium store. The lack of a mark indicates that it is not exclusive to the premium store.
Then you kept finished replying with, I didn't know how to push right bumper to see the ones that had the skins that had the mark.
No, because that tweet was in response to you asking where that indication was. And I showed you, if you press
And I
right
was
bumper,
making
then
a
it's
point,
there.
And you didn't pick up that I was making a point that there is no mark on free skins. And you kept
I
just
know,
deflecting
because
and
that
saying,
indicates that you can
"Hey,
unlock them. That indicates that you can unlock them in the game without having to use your dragon crystals.
The free content has no mark.
Mhm.
That was my point.
Yeah, and exactly. The fact that it has no mark is the indication that you do not need.
Because if there's no paid skins in the shop, hello, how are you supposed to know? You're supposed to
If there's no
guess.
paid skins in the shop and it says that you cannot, or I'm sorry, if there's no paid skins, if there's no paid skins in the shop and there's no mark, then that's your indication that these are not exclusive to the store.
If we go out and buy the game today, there might not be any premium skins for sale in the store. So how the fuck am I supposed to know that?
Again, like I said, I'll repeat this for a third time. If there's no mark, then they are not exclusive to the store. Period.
I'm saying a new customer, it just buys the game today, right? And there's no mark. How are they supposed to know that there's a free?
If there's no mark,
How are they supposed to know if there's no mark? How are they supposed to know? Where does the game tell you that they are free, earnable?
with no mark.
But I just explained this. If it doesn't have no mark, it can be unlocked through invasions, like I just said a while ago. And I guess because they think that it should be like MK11, like you go to the store on MK11 and you say, oh, you can get it in the characters tower, you can get it in the premier tower, you can get it in the rapid tower, tag assist tower, you can get this skin in the tower of time. I mean, I don't know if anybody ever unlocked all those costumes for all the characters in the game. I don't know until one day I see, but I don't know because it's possible. But maybe I'm wrong. Somebody out there probably did get all the costumes, but no way. Not really. But yeah, I just explained this a while ago. You can get them during invasions and unlock them like that. It's just sad. These two clowns. Bait and Total MK.
How does that tell you?
I think this is the problem. Like, the fact that like it's all over the place. Because
The mark is all over the place. Yeah.
No. What I mean is like it's like this is what happens when you bring out games with all these multiple currencies and time frames and all this sort of stuff. Like it just shouldn't be a thing at all, man. You know what I mean?
If you bought the game and you have absolutely zero knowledge, if you bought the game and you have absolutely zero knowledge on what the game has to offer and the different currencies and the different kind of monetization it has, of course someone is going to get confused. Yeah, no shit. If someone is a dumb brainless idiot who doesn't know anything. But hey, it's a separate conversation on whether or not there should be an indication on the customized menu screen on where the skins are being unlocked. And I've already talked about how the fact that there is no indication and they do not go into you can't go into the customized menu screen in your customized character menu, and you can't see all the skins that you have available to you and how to unlock them. That's a whole separate issue. But we're on the topic of what is free and what is not free. If something is exclusive in the store, then it has the mark. If it doesn't have the mark, then it is not there.
Right now, people saying, I don't know. How come under all my videos, thanks, man, you just saved me a whole bunch of money?
There's probably a few people out there, but do you think the majority of people in your comment section? Do you think the majority of Mortal Kombat players are in your comment section? Do you know how much time, you know how blown up you got on Twitter for people saying that I already knew about this? I was smart enough to know about this? There are a lot more people telling you that and saying. So you bring it up like, oh, people in my comments were saying they got confused. I can bring up a whole different other set of people who said that they weren't confused.
No, those they're just shills, man.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're defending the fact that there's a mark on paid content. And there's no
I would rather there be a mark on paid content than no mark, right?
On free content that it's earnable. And that used to be how it was in MK11, right? And you said
in
I was an idiot.
There was things in the premium. Hold
on. You said I was an idiot for showing that. Someone tweeted that at me, and you said his source is literally someone on Twitter. How come I've got a whole bunch of people saying that? That in MK11, they was marked. It told you where to find those skins.
Yeah, I know.
In Combat League.
No, but not in the store. Not in the store. The Time Crystal store in MK11 had things that were unlockable, like through Towers of Time and other means of like unlocking them for free. But in the store, it didn't tell you how to unlock them in the store. And you yourself, I remember the tweet that you brought up. You said that Mortal Kombat 11 was so much better, and the premium shop was so much better. When in reality, the Mortal Kombat 11 shop was almost the same thing, aside from the fact of putting jacket.
Same thing.
He said I told you where to get it.
Yeah, in the customized menu, but not in the store. Not in the store.
Didn't matter where, it told you that information. This game
I know, but we're talking about the store. We're talking about the store. Let's focus on the store.
It doesn't matter, the store, the fucking invasion's made by asshole, it doesn't matter.
We're talking about the store.
It tells you that you could earn it for free.
Well, you're talking about the store. That's the whole reason why you brought this thing up was the store.
Because then if the game doesn't tell me that I can get it for free, of course I'm going to buy it. Hello?
The game tells you it is earnable without being in the store exclusive by not having a mark. That's all I'm going to say. By not having a mark.
I'm glad Bruce exposed his ass. I mean, so dumb. MK11 in the shop, there was certain costumes they'll tell you can get, like let's say example, Scorpion skin, and one of his skins in MK11. Let's say it's in the Rapid Tower in the Tower of Time. And let's say like Sub-Zero skin is in one of his costumes is in a Tag Assist Tower. You play against the character in the tower to unlock the costume or so. See, I had got Melina's MK3 costume that I actually been wanting to get since I got the game. And I got it in October. And one day like on a Saturday or Friday, I think it was Saturday, one day I just put in MK11. And then I had a lot of crystals, of course, because I played some of the modes and stuff on the Tower of Time. And one day I saw that costume right there in the premium shop. I was like, holy shit! Had no crystals, and I finally got her costume. See, they randomly will pop up. Like they don't tell you when it pops up, so you don't really know. So that's why I was so happy when I finally got her costume. So I was very happy. But it don't those costumes like her costume against her costume, Rain's costume, his classic costume with ninjas. Some of those are very exclusive to the game. So you don't know what day it will pop up or anything. So MK11 is basically MK1 is basically what MK11 was, and that's all it is. It's still the same thing. And in reality, like I just said a while ago, you got the coins just like how it used to be in Deadly Alliance, Deception, Armageddon, because Armageddon turned into one currency instead of, and that's in Deception, Deadly Alliance depends on what kind of coins. So like Deadly Alliance is like sapphire coins, jade coins, onyx coins, ruby coins. Yeah, ruby coins. Let's see. I think I named all of them. Onyx coins, silver. I think it's silver coins, jade coins, ruby coins. Yeah, I think I named all of them. And it depends on how many. It depends on those kind of currency of the coins. Like if one of the costumes is in a jaded coin, like you use jade coins, you can get that costume. Or if it's used for unlocking a character in the crypt, you use that. So how it wasn't hard in those games. I mean, come on, like I mean, like how the fuck you get mad over this shit? It's just so stupid. Like you about to have a nervous breakdown. I'm telling you, Fate and Total MK are shills.
That doesn't prove shit.
Yeah.
That
Because,
doesn't prove a thing.
Because I literally bought, I literally have the
You're saying because it's marked as paid, if there's no mark, it's free. But it's in the premium store.
Yeah, it's in the premium store.
And you can get it for free.
Because if it's in the premium store, if you don't want to grind for it or if you don't want to get it, use your dragon crystals.
You don't want to grind.
That's up to you. The game is not forcing you to do that.
Where does it tell me if I don't want to grind for it, it's free? It doesn't.
If there's no mark, and I'll repeat this one more time, if there's no mark,
then
then that means it's for free, and it is not store exclusive. When you
I
have a
just
mark
explained
that is
this to you
exclusive
guys
to the
just
premium
before
store,
I clicked
and the
on
mark
this.
is not there on the icon of the item, then it is not exclusive. That is as simple as you can get it. If you can't understand that, that is not on me. That is on you.
People who commented that they were tricked into buying shit.
Oh yeah, and there was a lot of people who were saying that they were just fine and they totally understood what they were saying or what they were being told.
Also, another thing, when I installed the premium edition, it deliberately didn't install the Johnny Cage skin. And I went into the shop and I saw it and I thought, well, I get that as part of the combat pack. And I purchased it. And it took those dragon crystals off me.
That's not my fault because the Jean-Claude Van Damme skin is within. Yeah, the Jean-Claude Van Damme skin is a code that you get within the disc.
And I put the code in, and guess what? It didn't install it. It left it unticked. And when I went into manage games,
okay, well then why would your dumbass go and try to buy it again?
I thought because I put the code in. Hello.
No, wait until it gets fixed. It probably was a little bit of an error that you got. You probably forgot to download it.
No. I put the code in and everything else was ticked. The combat pack was ticked. The main game was ticked.
You put the code in, but you
the stupid Van Damme skin. And then when I saw it in the shop day one, hello, I thought, oh, I have access to that. When I press on it, it'll say, hey, you have access to this. You put the code in, but it didn't do that, did it? It took dragon crystals off me.
Honestly, that's on you, buddy. If you redeemed your Jean-Claude Van Damme skin code and you try to buy it again, that is probably on you more than it is on anybody else.
This proves you're a shill. You don't
How does it prove I'm a shill?
How the hell did Bruiser?
It's a disgusting money pit.
I talked about how the shop is
No, you
bad.
don't. You talk about the Halloween fatality like every other content creator did. That's all.
I also talked about the fact that you can't earn dragon crystals and the fact that there's a constant free.
Our free seasonal content skins make their way back into the premium store, and if you weren't playing day one, you know, you see them and get enticed to buy them. This is why you're a shill, man.
Why am I a shill?
Because you don't put up a video with a thumbnail saying the shop is a ripoff. It's disgusting. They don't mark the free content. No,
Yeah,
because
I'm not going to repeat this again. Because the lack of a star, a lack of a mark, indicates that it is free. If something is not store exclusive, then that probably means that the store is not the only place that holds the skin.
It doesn't indicate that. Where did you get it? Combat League, Invasions.
Whether or not it indicates. Look. Look. I understand it's a separate issue. It's a separate issue when we're talking about where you can go and find it in the store. I'm sorry, outside of the store.
It's not a
So
separate
number
issue.
one,
Because
you remember. Hold on. The Mortal Kombat 11 store did the same thing. However, it did in this customized menu screen did indicate what skins were available and where to unlock them. It didn't say it in the store. Because it didn't say it in the store.
No.
They did.
So it's not a store issue. It's not a store
The
issue.
game tells you that you can get it in Combat League, in my asshole, under my
I
foot.
know, but
I
it's
know
not
it's
in the
free,
store,
right?
not in MK11 store. It doesn't say that. In Mortal Kombat 11's customized menu screen, it does.
Don't you understand this? By leaving that information out, they know people are going to buy it.
I understand that. But it's up to them whether or not they want to buy it.
You defending this makes you a
I'm not
shill.
defending this. I'm just saying that this is if you want to buy items in the shop that are not exclusive in the shop, that is up to you. You can make that decision for yourself. You're a grown ass man, and if you don't want to do it, that's totally fine.
Can get it. I'm like, okay, I must have to buy it because the game doesn't give me any clue where the hell it is. It could be anywhere, man.
Yeah, it could be
It could be
anywhere.
Combat League, Daily
But that's
Tower,
not a store
Weekly Tower,
issue.
1
It's not a
week
store
Tower,
issue.
Tower
That's we're
3,
talking about the
Weekly
customized
Tower
menu
5,
screen.
Yearly Tower 10, my ass, or I could just put it in the shop and go, hey, look, it's only $1.60.
Well, that's the point. Like the customization menu, like an MK11, so you can find out where stuff belongs, right?
That's right.
And the problem is though, is that because
Now you want to talk?
I have absolutely no doubt that they had to restructure their whole essentially loot box type system that was in Injustice 2 and in MK11, in the way that they handled the crypt, in the way that people were able to get gear pieces, that they couldn't do the same thing again. That's why we have a shrine that pretty much can get maxed out for no reason. Like oh shit, man, I can't. I think I've got like over 1 million coin for the shrine. We should be able to, because we've earned that currency, that anything that comes through should be able to get in there, unless it was an absolute specific premium skin designed specifically for the store. But it seems that, you know, they wanted everyone to pre-order. They were constantly pushing on the combat cast to get the, what do you call it, the combat pack, you know, all that sort of stuff, right? Oh, if you pre-order this, you're gonna get the Van Damme skin, you know, blah blah blah. You know, so there was this, again, deception that, yes, there was going to be an absolute win for, you know, getting this stuff. It's like in World of Warcraft, if you pre-order the collector's edition, you get a part, like all of these digital goodies, you know, stuff that you literally cannot and can never buy, ever, unless you buy, like, you know, the high-end, you know, edition of the game, right? If they then, after a month of, say, the new expansion coming out, take all the digital deluxe content, the new pet, the new mount, anything that was attached to Diablo, StarCraft, Hearthstone, Heroes of the Storm, and they just stuck that in the store, and they go, there you go, $10 off your pop. then what happens is that people feel ripped off. The ripple down effect of this is that the store
Ripped off?
itself, tied as it used to be with MK11, as the customization menu to tell you, yeah, this is where you can go here. You can go to Towers of Time here. You can do this, that. We don't have any of that, so it's very
I've talked about that. I've talked about like, hey, we should have an indication on the customized menu screen in the game when you go and customize your character that shows you where all like all the costumes that your character has, all the gear that your character has, and where to unlock them. Right?
When you brought this up, you didn't mention that at all on Twitter.
Because that was a whole separate thing.
No, it wasn't a separate thing.
Yeah, it was.
You think someone was saying?
Yeah. No. We were talking about what? No, we were talking about whether or not there's an indication on what items in the shop are exclusive to the shop, and I said, well, the ones that are not exclusive to the shop are the ones that are not marked, and the ones that are not marked are ones that are not exclusive to the shop. Now, I will agree. I have not run away from this. It doesn't tell you how to unlock them. That's a whole separate issue.
Your logic, if I go into a shop in real life and there happens to be something with no price tag on it, it's free.
No, because
no, there's no mark on it. But the other thing has a price tag on it, so that must be free because there's no mark on it and I can walk out.
When you go into a store, do you expect to get things that are free?
No.
Well, apparently.
No.
So
no, that's you're comparing apples to oranges. I don't go into Walmart and then assume that an apple that doesn't have a label is free.
That's your whole argument.
No.
This is a shop.
Look, if I go into Walmart, no. If I go into Walmart, I don't go into Walmart. Can you let me finish my point? Okay. When I go into Walmart and I want to buy groceries, let's say I want to get like a pound of apples. The apples do not have price tags on them. How they're priced is by weight. At least here in California. I don't know if it is in Australia and other different states, whatever. But they're priced by weight. I don't assume because it doesn't have a price tag that it's free. I know that I have to put it in a bag and weigh it and then go over to the goddamn cashier and cash it and then find out the price there. Which is exactly how it is in Mortal Kombat 1's shop. If I go into the shop and I see that there's a mark, then I know that is only exclusive to the store. And if there's no mark, then it's somewhere else, and I have to do other methods to go and find it. Now, the fact that it doesn't indicate where you can find it is a whole separate issue. But you saying that it doesn't tell you that it is not exclusive to the store is totally false. That is your whole thing. You're saying that the items that don't have a mark is a flat out lie that it is exclusive to the store. It's not.
I'm going to give you a perfect example. We had a catalog at a shop that I used to work at, right? And on this catalog, it was marked that it was $5, right? But they wanted to give them for free. So we put them in a stand that said, this catalog is free. Please take one.
Okay, if it tells you it's
now, when I started working there, I had a customer say to me, it's confusing, dude. Why does it say $5 and it's free? I said, don't worry about it. And then I would, in my downtime in the store, cross that $5 out on every catalog so the customers knew it was free and they could take it.
Was it free?
That was me doing my job. So customers knew that it was a free item and it was marked.
Why was it marked $5?
It was in a catalog. It was in a stand, that said free, please take one. And then I crossed out the $5 so they knew it was free. That's me doing the right thing for the consumer.
Wow.
Okay. That's cool. Anything else?
If you can't see the correlation between that,
there is no correlation, but that's okay.
I can't help you because you're a shill.
Yeah, I'm a shill. Totally.
See.
Last month, they paid me $9,000. This month, I better have like $11,000 for talking to you. They don't pay me enough to defend MK1. Oh my god, they don't pay me enough.
Yeah. But you got thrown out, didn't you, for the Warner movie community?
No, I did.
See, how the hell that makes him a shill? Because he doesn't agree with you. But the whole thing about that if someone gave me something for free and I take it, I'm not gonna gripe about it. But that doesn't make you a shill. So wrong. So wrong.
I got the inside track here, bro. I got people telling me you were paid out, and I know they're not full of shit.
Who were they? Who are they?
I'm not even gonna name them, bro.
Exactly.
See?
So you're saying like, oh, I got
Lie,
people who are
lie,
saying you're a
see,
you're right.
see,
You're
lie,
like, oh, no,
lie.
I'm not gonna say who they were.
Lie.
And you don't have any evidence that I was flown out to see the Mortal Kombat movie.
Petro, was I in the chat with people who are credible sources?
Oh, really?
I'm not even gonna name them, bro. I don't.
Okay, then why are you not having any backbone to your word? You want to make these big, huge claims. Why don't you go out and say that shit?
But you know I can't dig up anything in the public space.
Even the chat is against
Wow.
you right here. Even the chat is against you on
Wow.
this point of me being paid
See,
out to go
both
to
of
see
these
the Mortal Kombat
shills,
movie.
I'm telling you.
Everybody knows that I was the biggest YouTuber out there that was hating this movie. I was not flown out there. Fuck, this was like during COVID, so like they were like barely doing any of this stuff. I know it was still happening, but this was during COVID. It was very hard. Yeah.
Do you live in Los?
And they don't know that either. We were going through a tragic time, and you expect someone to go to a movie theater to watch a sucky ass movie? Even then remember one time that when HBO Max wanted to send me a thing in the mail, wanted me to sign up to HBO Max just to watch that dumb movie. Hell no. No. I'm kind of glad I do have both of the original two movies, because I'm glad I have those two. I would never watch that shit. And I don't care for the sequel. It is going to be horrible. And you know who supported that movie? You know that. I already mentioned in my first video, Uncaged Games. Now that's a shield. And they support the movie too. They just pretend like they don't like it.
Las Vegas.
No, I don't live in Las Vegas. I will soon, but I don't live in Las Vegas. No.
Okay, because I was told by someone that you do, and that
So like your credible source is somebody who says I live in Las Vegas and they're totally wrong on that? How does that make it credible?
Are you in California?
I'm in California, yes.
Are you able to drive to Evo then, right?
I could either drive or fly.
You're able to get there easily.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the person said that I lived in Las Vegas, and that's your credible source, and they couldn't even know that where I live.
Well, you're close enough to it, bro.
I'm close, but that's not where I live. I also live close to Arizona. It doesn't mean I live
I'm
there.
making the argument that you weren't flown out because you can drive there, or you live in Las Vegas. That's why.
Okay, where was the movie premiere that I was flying out to? Like, where exactly? Where did that take place?
Talking about during Retro's conversation with you.
Uh-huh.
You were saying I wasn't even flown out to Evo, bro, because you didn't need to be.
Yeah, I didn't need to be flying.
So why say?
Well, I mean, I didn't say that I didn't need to be. I didn't tell.
I wasn't flying out. Mate, you can drive there in 5 minutes. That's like me saying if they had a.
I could drive to Las Vegas in 5 minutes.
I could drive there, man.
You can drive to Las Vegas in 5 minutes from California?
The same city as you. You don't need to be flown out to the same city, right?
Do you know how like cities work?
No, apparently I don't. But if I live in
the same city is not California. Is not a city.
I don't.
California is a state.
To go to the premiere, right?
What?
If I live in Melbourne,
I didn't hear what you said. Repeat it.
Premiere in Melbourne City or even Ballarat, the next city away, I can drive there and get there.
That's cool. That's cool that you live because you live in Melbourne, right?
Melbourne, yes.
Okay. I don't live there, and I don't live in Las Vegas. Las Vegas is a city, and California is not a city.
I've been to LA. I've been to California, man. It's the same argument, dude.
Yeah, and you would know that you would know that California is not 5 minutes away from Las Vegas. Las Vegas is in Nevada.
How long does it take to drive there?
6 hours.
Oh, yes, it is.
Are you doubting that? Are you serious?
Yes, it is 6 hours from California to Las Vegas.
Well, yeah,
Nevada.
because they live in different areas, but I live in the Central Valley of California, so it takes different. Like, yeah, like if you live in LA, which I don't live. Yeah, I never denied that I could drive there, but it takes an hour. It doesn't take me 5 minutes.
6 hours. Mate,
Yeah, it takes me around 6 hours from where I live. It takes.
Here in this disgusting seat last night. Well, not last night. Sorry, last week for 12 hours, man. So you can get there in 6 hours. Less time.
I never denied that I can get there in 6 hours, but you said that I can get there in 5 minutes. I don't get there in 5 minutes.
So you don't need to find out there. So why bring it up as a point? I wasn't flying out.
Because I wasn't.
Yeah, but you can get there.
But I was also flown to I was also flown to LA.
Right. For what?
For the reveal event. Remember the reveal event? Did you go to that one? The UK one or the US one?
So
you went to the US? Huh?
What part of California are you in?
I'm in the Central Valley.
Central Valley.
No.
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. No, the Central Valley in California. Las Vegas is in Nevada.
All right, because you said Las Vegas and you said Central Valley.
I live in the Central Valley. To get from the Central Valley to Las Vegas takes 6 hours.
Right, okay. But you didn't need to be flown out, though. You can get there.
No, but I have before from very short distances.
No, okay. Oh, whatever. It was just a point.
See,
you didn't need to be flown out.
They don't care.
Yeah, but like, what does that have to do with anything?
It was to do with what
I was still invited to play. I was still invited to play Mortal Kombat One's beta at Evo.
But I wasn't find out, right? But I'm like, but you could have gone there. Mate, if there's any Mortal Kombat event here in
but the whole point of me being flown out to Las Vegas was to play the Mortal Kombat 1 beta that was at Evo, and I never denied that I played the Mortal Kombat 1 beta at Evo. I never denied that.
You weren't flown out, so you went there, okay? On your own.
I went there, yeah.
Okay, but you were saying I'm not a shill because they don't sponsor me.
I never said I'm not a shill because they haven't sponsored me. I'm just saying that they haven't.
Yeah, okay. What's the matter if you get to put hands on with the game?
Then why are you bringing it up if it matters whether or not I was flown out?
I thought that it was a point that you were making that I'm not.
No, I just brought up that I wasn't flown out there because like Fate and I'm not talking about Fate, but Fate was saying things like, oh, like you're being flown out, people are being flown out, people are flown out.
You've been flown out, Mike. You've been flown out, Mike.
But you still got to play the game.
I still got to play the game, but I never denied that. Yeah.
So
that doesn't mean I'm a shill though.
I don't know.
Were you a shill? Were you a shill when you used to get like access during the Midway days? Were you a shill for Midway?
No.
When you got special access, when they gave you like exclusive renders, when they gave you exclusive gameplay testing.
Yeah.
When you met Ed Boon, when you did basically everything I did in this modern era. Were you a shill for Midway? I'm not calling you a shill, by the way, but everything that you've done for Midway and all the work that you contributed to your website is all things that are the same equivalent to me contributing to my YouTube channel.
Okay, now let me tell you.
I'm not a shill, and I'm not calling you a shill. But you just saying that I got like access to play Mortal Kombat 1 at Vegas doesn't mean that I am a shill.
We're gonna bring Rabbit in for a sec, but I want to make one more point. Okay, I went to E3 in 2006, 2008, 2010, and every single time except.
Looking for a good dash cam? This one from Temu could be a good choice. It has front and rear wide angle 4K cameras with night vision.
I hate Temu. I don't trust Temu at all. Okay, guys, before we get started before we continue. Basically, he's sitting here getting mad. Both of them, actually. Yeah, both of them. Even so, Fate ain't saying that much. Because if you went and played the beta, that don't make you a shill. And besides, as you realize, he during a whole day's Midway, basically been playing all their games, obsessed over Mortal Kombat with the renders, the characters, and all this stuff. Then see that's how you know he's not a fan, because think there's a picture of him. I think it's MK versus DC. See, this was the last game that was Midway did, and got bankrupt in 2009. Yeah, 2009. So he didn't get a chance to go to the new studio, of course, NetherRealm Studios, because since that, been mad ever since, and got upset because he didn't do an interview with NetherRealm Studios. So ever since then, they support Shill. They support Shills. Ever since that, that's basically what he's been saying. And here comes the, oh God, the jaded rabbit. All right, let's continue.
Except 2006, I paid my accommodation in 2008. My dad had frequent flyer points. He got me to the US, right?
I also paid.
Yep.
I also paid to get to my trip in Las Vegas.
Right, I paid everything in 2006.
I paid to get to my trip in Las Vegas too, and I paid for my Evo ticket, and I paid for my all the food that I paid that I got and all that.
In 2006, it was a work thing. I got to go there to promote the Nintendo Wii, and I also got to do Mortal Kombat and piggyback off that in mind. Okay, so I paid all that stuff. They gave me renders. They gave me exclusive interviews. And I got the T-shirt, man. Right? I think that's fair enough.
Yeah, you got a lot of.
I didn't get flown out.
Yeah.
You know, and I can
neither did I.
Email. I can show you.
Then why are you bringing it up if it doesn't matter whether or not I'm flown out? Why are you saying, "Oh, I didn't get flown out"? I didn't get flown out.
I got paid off, mate. Renders aren't paid. That's not.
No, but they're giving you access to big renders that are exclusive to you. Because remember, you used to watermark them because they were exclusive to you. So only people that went through you and your website could look at XYZ render.
Right. And I had an exclusive before worldwide exclusive on.
Yeah, you had a lot of exclusives, and Midway gave you a lot of cool things. I'm not calling you a shill, though.
No,
I'm not calling you a shill.
But I didn't.
I'm just telling you that NetherRealm did the same thing to me when they gave me access to Evo to play the beta early. And how does that make me a shill if that's basically the same thing that you did, except with renders and not gameplay? And maybe it was gameplay that you got.
And they didn't care. They didn't care, man.
So what are you getting mad for?
These days, they cut you off. They never talk to you again. Mate, I had a big fight with Warner in 2011.
Do you think that I never called out Mortal Kombat?
Let me finish. I had a big blow up with Warner Brothers. I said it wasn't cool how they were treating the whole community. We got one screenshot treating the whole of the Mortal Kombat 9 promotional period. One screenshot for the community. That was disgusting. That was for all the fan sites to share. They were telling us literally, if you wanted to put things up on our YouTube channel, to download it off another YouTube channel and re-upload it, instead of giving us press access to FTP sites that had these renders. We'd ask for renders in full quality. They say, no, you're a fan. You can't have that in full quality. Even when these press sites had everything in full quality. And then when I'd say, can't you just give us access to the press sites? They'd say, what press sites? Well, I had access at the same time they were telling me this. And then I blew up at them and I said, this is disgusting how you treat us. I say, I want to come to Chicago. I was going to pay again in 2011. Come to Chicago, see the trucks driving around, the Mortal Kombat trucks. I said, can I come into NRS? Can I do an interview? And they said, maybe. And then they said, oh, it's a two-step thing. We've got to check with Warner Brothers. Oh, well, step one's okay. And then like, oh, no, they don't really want you to come here and come into NRS, right? This is what they do. And then they'd say, there's no launch here. There's no launch. There's no team members. It's not worth you coming. Even when I said, I'll just pay and come, right? And then there was a launch. There was team members there. And this is what they do. They control who they want there. Who do they want in NetherRealm? Who do they want to promote their game? Who do they want? They don't care. Even if you pay the money, they don't care. They don't like you. They don't work with you, man. That's how it is.
That's cool. So you said something bad about Warner Brothers, and they cut you off, and they didn't give you exclusive renders and things like that that they used to do during the middle. Probably because they were bought out by a big corporation, and they don't need little sites like you to be able to promote that. They can do it themselves because they got a lot of money backing them up with their marketing. Anyways.
Everyone offered to pay my wife.
See, now you know the story, guys. He basically got mad because they didn't want to do an interview with him in 2011, and ever since that time frame, him and his ass, because he actually uploaded a video of him talking about Mortal Kombat 9 and is showing him looking all young and shit, and basically trying to make us like, oh, he's a real fan. No, he's not. See, both of these guys, Fate and him, hated MK9. They do. And that's why ever since they only like MK versus DC. You notice that. So since NetherRealm Studios is the new studio that they created because Midway was bought by Warner Brothers. And ever since then, these guys been crying because it's not Midway no more. Only way you're gonna see a Midway logo is if you play the old Mortal Kombat games. So that means like MK vs. DC and Armageddon, Deception, Shaolin Monks, Deadly Alliance, Special Forces, I think, MK4, Trilogy, and MK3, all those games. That's when you're going to see a little Midway logo thing there. So, ever since then, they've been hating Mortal Kombat ever since. And just sad. Now you know the truth.
All right.
Anyways, look. The Shill thing is really fun and cool, fun and games. Unfortunately, I don't think you got a lot of good things backing up your claims. But whatever you want to believe, go ahead and believe it. I'll address any point that you have. Fortunately, you're not understanding them, but I'm not going to go over in circles again with like I did with Fate because it went nowhere, and I respect.
Here comes the bad
like
thing.
Some other people, so yeah.
Oh Lord.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, man.
Am I audible?
Yes.
I don't know, because I just jumped on.
It's okay.
Yeah, you are.
It's okay.
Oh, okay, sweet. Hi, Breast Poet. My name is Dave, or the Jaded Rabbit.
Subject.
Very.
Can I call you Jade?
Yeah, sure, you can call me
All right,
Jade.
what's up,
Whatever
Jade?
you
What's up?
want, babes. It's all good.
Damn.
Okay,
Awesome.
so I am
Sorry, I
very
had to get up.
interested in talking to you because you have raised some very
Oh my God.
interesting points. So first, I would like to understand why you feel that discussing the face of a fictional character is weird.
I didn't say that discussing the face of a fictional character is weird. I saying calling her ugly, and only using that one frame of her being that looks weird. I'm gonna repeat it again. That looks weird. Only using that while ignoring the other shots where she looks really pretty is kind of weird.
Okay, so the problem is that these women on the roster don't look like the actual models. Their faces have been warped, have been stretched. Kelly Hu's face has been warped and stretched.
Kelly, who was not the
Three
face
different
model
ways.
of Lee May. Kelly, who was not the face model of Lee May. She was the voice actor, but not the face model.
Okay, alright. I'll concede that. But her face has been warped multiple times for Sindel. There's no way her face looks like Sindel's face.
Damn.
Why is it necessary for NRS to warp these real life beauties and give us average looking characters on the roster? Not just
So,
women.
Is
including the
Sindel?
men.
So who is Sindel model after?
Kelly who?
Do we know that?
Yeah.
Is that confirmed?
Yeah.
Where is that confirmed?
Yes. There's been many sources around there. Do you want me to give you a link, babes?
Go ahead. Yeah. Kelly Who face model Sindel.
I should look that up
I'm
right
gonna
now.
type the same thing.
But I don't want to click off the screen because I'll mess up the
Okay.
screen.
And it better not be some like dumbass tweet where like somebody just made that claim without any source. So like if it's that something like that, then your point is completely invalid. But if it's a real source, yeah, no, yeah. But if it's like some tweet saying like, "Oh, this is the face model," then yeah.
Okay, you need a tweet about.
No, I need a source. It doesn't matter if it's. I don't matter if it's a tweet. The tweet can be a source. The tweet can like confirm or link to a source, but I need the source on where that's confirmed. Because this changes that whole. It changes your entire point. Because if it's not Kelly Who, and we don't even know that, and the face model is actually almost pretty accurate to like the actual face model is actually pretty accurate to the translation that we got in Mortal Kombat 1, then like your point is completely negated.
Sources. Okay, can one of you guys Google?
Okay, so you're asking other people to go.
Oh
to
my
sources.
god.
So you don't
The
need
two
to-
idiots are sitting right here,
for
and they could have
example,
did that
Faith,
shit.
Don't cut me off. Don't cut me off. You
Oh,
want to
God.
be respectful? Don't cut me off. Okay?
Oh my
You
god.
are cutting off total MK. You're not letting people talk.
What?
So let
He
me
ain't
finish
talking.
as if I didn't get cut off as well. So yeah.
Okay.
He's
yeah,
not even
but you know what?
talking.
This is a fresh new slate with me, babes.
All right, let's go.
Oh my
Don't
god.
disrespect me.
Let's go.
And you know
child.
what? I'm gonna put you up to the task too. Go Google
Child.
Tanya's face model.
Child.
One of you, please Google Kelly Who face model. I'm working on Serena.
Kelly, who's the face model for Tanya?
No. He's using it better.
You said Tanya.
I'm getting 3 examples.
I'm looking up on my
one
phone,
for Tanya, one
because
for Lime, and I'm looking.
I have to look that up
Serena
now.
right because he needs sources.
On Serena, I can understand.
Again? How old are you again? Please clarify.
What I need sources for your claims. How does that? What does that have anything to do with my age?
Because I would like to understand if you are part of the Gen Z demographic that they have marketed this game for.
Look, listen, man. We're talking about our sources here, and if you want to bring up my age, because apparently
I'm looking for the sources.
I would look for the sources. Yeah, we don't need to go. We don't need to go.
You know what it's like with Twitter and all that shit.
But you know, it's funny that like you're making all these big claims, and I'm asking, okay, do you have a source for that? Like, is that actually confirmed? And you're not, and you don't even have it. You're asking for other people.
Well, what? I'm supposed to have it ready? He's supposed to have it ready?
Wikipedia says
you're the
Kelly
one
Who is
demanding
Sindel
the
and
sources.
Madame Bo, but Wikipedia says that's probably the voice actor, and Wikipedia is not accurate.
Sometimes, yeah.
Give me a second, because he needs sources. Where are your sources for the gameplay is good? How dare you say that there's an XP
I don't need a
farm in the practice?
There's no source on whether or not gameplay is good. What the hell?
Can I finish what I'm saying? On your channel, you encourage people to go into the practice battle in the Wuxi Temple to go do mindless, brainless activity. Fine.
To farm XP, yeah.
Wow.
So why don't you call it mindless, brainless activity? You enjoy
the implication to farm XP is mindless activities. Everybody knows that. That's not a secret. When you go and farm XP in Minecraft, do you think you're doing anything super like intelligent? No, you're just doing random dumb farming shit. Like everybody knows that when you go and farm stuff, it's mindless, brainless shit.
I sent you a link to a tweet from a real person who was the face model.
Okay, this is the face
Serena.
model for Serena, not Sindel. We're talking about Sindel here.
Hey, babes, I asked someone to get one for Sindel, one for Tanya.
And you're not getting it yet, but yeah, all right, let's fine. Let's go and get them.
So let's take a look at Serena first.
Yeah,
We're looking at this picture of Serena.
Gorgeous woman. She's DM me.
Yes,
You went in my
the
DM.
real life person is.
Mhm.
The real life person is. Why is it that in game we have to get older and uglier?
Because she's a demon, and she looks like she's supposed to be deformed a little bit. Does she look like that when she's in her demon form? Do you expect the demon to look good? This
Yes.
is clearly a Serena who is a lot more evil than her being a lot more nice and a lot.
See, I just looked up on my phone. Kelly Who is actually Lee May and Madame Bo. Of course, Madame Bo is old. but the face model is based off of her, like if she actually looks old. And Kelly Hu is actually Sindel as well, and the the face model, and of course Kelly Hu voices Lee May. So that's kind of crazy, and she face model two characters. And I know the other, I think the other model, Chinese model, is the one that looks like that face modeled Kitana Melina. She's not, and technically, if you realize, they actually called those women ugly. If you look at that video, his video, and said the women ugly, Mike, women ugly, Mike, and all that shit. But as we now get into the Serena part, Serena looks like a demon. Like Astra looks almost like a demon too. So they look demon, demon, the demon features. Like they don't. Oh, they look like Astra's supposed to look pretty. Like like how she was in Deception, but they look more like got demon structure to them. It's just so stupid. Let's continue. Oh my god. Oh my god. The way he talks.
More pure, which we've previously mostly known her for. When she's looked very, very beautiful and stuff, it's usually when she's already on the side of good. Is she on the side of good in Mortal Kombat 1?
Serena was based off Leah
She-
Longo. So
Yeah, I know,
was
I know, but like during that time when that characterization of Serena was when she was really nice. So do you expect a demon? Do you expect the character
Yes.
of Serena, who is
Yes,
really
but she
who is
looked
ugly
beautiful
and
in
is supposed to
the
be
other
more
days.
in the demon form, to look very pretty, like
Yes.
she like me and me? Is it Leah or Mia?
Yes.
I think it's Leah, right?
Yeah.
Leah.
She is
Leah?
supposed to look beautiful. All of the ladies
Yeah,
are
of course.
supposed
Yeah,
to
I
look
mean, yeah. No,
beautiful.
Serena looks beautiful, but like usually that's the case. But the reason why she looks a little off in Mortal Kombat 1 is because she's more of a demon. She's more ugly because she has a demon. She's a demon.
So we're erasing. So we're erasing the past of older games. Where
No,
Serena.
that has nothing to do with erasing the past of altered games.
Yes, it is.
How does that have anything to do with erasing the past of altered games? This is a Serena that is more evil, that is more of a demon and more of her evil route, and previous than we've seen before. So of course she's going to look a little bit deformed. That was the whole point.
Okay, you're mad. Can you stop being so
You saying you're mad is not a rebuttal to what I said. You're trying to bring this as some sort of some sort of dunk on me, and I give you an explanation, and you're like, oh, you're mad. Oh, you're mad. Come on, dude. If you wanted to have that honest conversation that you said that you came in and brought here, dude, at least have that honest conversation.
Do I have to yell in order to get my point across?
Go
I am
ahead.
asking for decorum, okay? You want to raise your voice at me in order to yell at me? I am trying to talk to you, but you are going on about how a demon is ugly. Okay? Would you like me to talk? I would like to talk.
Demons are ugly?
Serena is ugly in this game, yes.
Yeah, because she's a lot more of a demon. She's a lot more in her
Am I
demon
allowed
form.
to talk?
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. My bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I am asking for decorum. You know what? If this was an official debate, you would have points off because you are interrupting.
I didn't know they score
Keep
points
on
in
yelling.
debates.
I am trying to talk to you. Okay? Now let's just have a talk and civilized.
They already lost and
Even
Total
though you
already
don't wanna
lost,
reveal
so we
your
know
age,
this.
even though
They
you don't wanna
can't
tell
do
me
shit.
about yourself. That's wonderful.
No, it's because my age has nothing to do with asking for sources.
It does. It does. Your age has so much to matter with this game because David Zaslav said that this game is marketed towards Gen Zs and Gen Alphas. This is what the game.
What the fuck
Gen
is
Zs. I
that?
am not American, boy. Okay?
Let's go.
So understand, Gen Z. So yes, you are part of this primary demographic that they are catering to. And you
But we're
are
not
telling
talking
me-
about that. Yeah, it doesn't matter whether or not I'm.
Can I please
Jim-
finish my
Jim,
point?
what the fuck
But
is
you're not
that?
going anywhere with this point.
Because you are saying that these demon ladies have to be ugly. I sent you another link. They made Tanya ugly compared to her face model.
Such a bus
You
is
can look
not
at the
good enough
picture.
for you.
You can look.
Talk.
You can look
They
at the
go on.
pictures
They
too
can't,
of
they
Tanya.
can't stop. They can't stop.
Okay, so Tanya is beautiful. The real life actress Sydney Cross. Look at her. Look at her in the leotard. She
Yep.
is beautiful. She doesn't look like Tanya. Tanya looks like she got 20 years on this lady. Tanya's face is also stretched out and lengthened. Why do they do this consistently across the board?
I
All
think
of
she
the
looks
women
totally
have
fine,
these
but I
beauty-
guess that's only total perception. I
That's
guess
not
looks
her-
are total perception, right?
That's not
Yeah.
In my view, what if I'm what if I'm into fat chicks, and I say that
I
I
would
think
like
fat
that.
chicks look good.
Bro, that's a soundbite. We're taking that.
See,
No,
fake,
I'm
see,
just gonna
fake
wait for
support
finishes.
shit
Yeah,
like
but
this.
like, okay, but
I'm not
like,
lying
yeah,
about
this
this
is
shit.
this is why I'm talking about why it's weird. Is because like, why are we arguing over women's looks and like in their faces? If one person finds them beautiful, why are you saying like, well, actually they're not beautiful because X, Y, Z because the Western agenda? Like, dude,
See, fake support this shit. No, I mean, the ugly Mike. Fun fact, I'm gonna tell you guys a little story here. It's a dream I had. Like, I mean, as I'm recording today's Tuesday. Yeah, today's Tuesday. As I'm recording this, there was a dream I had like 3 nights ago. I think it was Friday night or Thursday night. Yeah, Friday night. And Fate was in it. And basically, I think I had I guess when I had made the first 2 videos I did, and in the video, not in the video, in a dream, he basically took over the world. I actually have a girlfriend, and in a dream. As right now, I don't have a girlfriend right now. No, I don't have one. My girlfriend, she basically she has abilities. So like in the dream, like I had like powers and stuff, and he basically destroyed all the so-called, as he called those guys, shills and all that, and took over the world. And I think it's because I had defeated Total MK. And it's basically like they wanted a Mortal Kombat tournament. It's like Total MK was like Shang Tsung, and he's like the, I guess you can say Shao Kahn, but look what he looked like. Who does he look like? Kind of Mike. So basically that's how he sound. And he kidnaps my girlfriend because because my girlfriend has demon abilities because she looks human and she'll look like a demon. And I guess that makes her a succubus, I guess. And I guess she is. But she's not evil. I don't think. Well, no, she wasn't evil. She's not evil. So in it, Bruss is actually in my dream. And he actually had captured Bruss because he already killed all the other guys, like on Cage Games, uh, Dynasty. Like he's Dynasty got blacklisted, Mike. Probably by you. And Super True Dog Gaming, because Marvel got destroyed as well, so True Dog Gaming couldn't save his comic book series. Then I felt bad for Losty Girl. She cried herself to death. But see, it was like a whole like my dream was like a whole movie basically, and it was up to me and Breast Poet to stop Bait. And the battle was difficult. You know, in some cases it was because like like the first part of it, like I was getting chased down by people. Like he was sending like army troops, kind of like Reiko, and like running, trying to get like it's like you run, try to go this way, and you gotta go the other way, and oh my god, here they come the other way, and then oh shit, like you gotta go the other way, and, like, you know, it was crazy, but in the end, me and Bruss won the battle, defeated Fate, and probably one day I might make a story out of that. I mean, it would have been cool, but I guess make my story on my main channel as an origin story. So technically, it will reflect from this shit. But, you know, yeah, I don't know, like, in some cases, like, that's how my dreams are. My dreams are like movies. Like, that's all they were. So it's crazy to look at this shit. But Bait support this. He wants the women, like it's like he support the fact he want the women to be ugly. He does, because he do. And he's sit here lying to you guys on screen. You can see lying. And J Rabbit, he needs to shut the fuck up. I need to take a drink. Because I'm sorry. See, I've been laughing through this whole freaking video. It's ridiculous. Why the fuck are y'all mad over this stupid shit? It's stupid. It's a fucking video game. Just like anime. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue.
Like it doesn't matter whether it's all perception. It's all preference. I think even Fate says something about this. Even
Yes, use Bait quotes to save yourself, because this is what the fuck he gonna say too. Just use his quotes.
Fate was talking about like how it's all preference. And you say like if you find her beautiful, that's fine. For me, I don't. I'm not into these kind of women, and that's fine.
You're calling us weird because we are debating a fictional character.
Yeah, I think it's weird that we're hyper fixating on this point where we're talking about people's looks. It doesn't.
Like I said at the beginning of the video, they don't realize that Tanya is named off of Ed Boon's sister, and none of them has not mentioned this. I know Bruce didn't mention it either. I guess he'll probably find out soon enough. But well, the three Shills here, Jaded and Total MK and Fate, just ridiculous.
JD, can I interject?
Childish. You just keep on talking over me. Little boy needs a spanking.
Wow.
Oh my
I don't
God.
understand.
Holy shit.
Okay?
Yes,
Really
Daddy.
need to
Yes,
understand, bro.
Daddy.
I need a hard spanking, Daddy.
Oh,
I am trying to be patient with you, but you just keep on interrupting.
JD,
Okay.
can I interject for a sec? Is that okay?
Of course.
I feel like I've got to ask permission on my own stream. No, I'm just kidding, bro. But, okay, so I think
Goodbye.
listening to this, I think you
Goodbye.
both be right. Like, so at the base level, you can have a preference, right? You can go, yeah, no, okay, fine. I actually do find this attractive. But the problem is that everyone else here is older, and not that that means anything as such. But what we've seen through the experience of seeing Western gaming in general, and then of course our beloved MK franchise change, is that we have seen a slow but very steady creep on
You think
you know,
he's saying true
you know,
things, guys,
essentially
but he's
identity
not.
politics, right? So while you might
He's
find her attractive, and that's perfectly fine, the reality is though is that
They're not real.
most
Get
people
it?
can see also objectively that the reason why she was changed, right, is to appease certain ESG tick boxes, if you will, if you don't know.
No, Rex, I'm not saying demons can't be sexy. I'm just saying that's the approach that they were going for.
Yeah, look, listen. I understand that too. I get it. I'm actually like, she's okay. I wouldn't mind if she was a little bit rough in the face, right? But like, I understand it too, right? And that's fine. Like maybe if she's made playable, she might be hot. Who knows? Like maybe the cameo is going to be bashed in distance.
I think she is
and
going
then
to
the
be
main
playable.
character, if she's playable one day, perhaps she's hot. But this is the thing, though. It's sort of like it's like a pile of grain. It's like a grain of sand makes a pile, right?
Oh God!
It's
Now
not
he's
just
Chronica.
this store. It's not just this. It's not just that. These things over time, ever since the formation of say Injustice and MK10, we've slowly seen as fans see this stuff creep further and further and further and further
Sad.
and further and further and in. So it's okay that you think she's attractive, but we can see also at the very same time this very on purpose masculinization
On purpose?
of these ladies when you look across the pond at like Tekken. Now,
Oh
while
God!
people go,
Don't
they all
bring
look like
Tekken
dolls,
into
it's
this
like,
shit.
but at least they look feminine,
I-
right? They're not afraid to still make feminine, sexy women.
Okay, but we're hyper fixating on Tanya though, and like you would agree, Faye, you would agree that Tanya.
I brought up Serena. I brought up Lee May.
Yeah, and we brought up Serena, but like, are you gonna bring up the really beautiful women like Katana?
Yeah,
Katana looks
they
really
look
beautiful.
puffy. They look like they're on steroids. They look like
See?
they're on-
Look- look at his
that's what you and
face.
Faye
Look at his
probably
face.
disagree, But again, I
Look
think
at
it's
Faye's
really
face.
fucking weird that we're hyper fixating on these characters.
I told
on these
you.
female K-bases look. When honestly, in my view, I think they look totally fine. I think Sindel looks hot. I think Ashra looks hot, even in her demon form. I think Tanya looks hot, and I think Melina looks hot too. I would let her blow me with that fucking those goddamn teeth. All right, I don't fucking care. I think Lee May is fine. But hey, look, this is the thing. This is the thing. It's weird how, like, hey, I'm just saying that I really like the way these women look. I find these women attractive. I would take these women out to Olive Garden. And you guys are out here, or at least specifically Jade is out here saying, like, well, actually, Western agenda and the women look really fucking weird and off and stressed. Okay, I don't care. It doesn't matter. Like, we're not talking about this. What we're talking about is just like fucking things that nobody actually fucking cares about. What we actually should be talking about is their designs. Personally, I don't like Tanya's design. I don't like what she wears. I don't like her hair. I think it's weird that she doesn't have the domino mask or the domino or the raccoon eye makeup. I don't like that Katana doesn't look like how she does in Mortal Kombat X. I think it's an improvement over Mortal Kombat 11, but it is definitely a downgrade from Mortal Kombat X. Melina should be a little bit more sexier. I'm overall okay with it, but it should be a little bit more sexier. With Sindel, I think she should be getting a lot more sexiness with her Mortal Kombat 11 look. Like, I can talk about that. Jesus Christ.
Can I talk? Just let me know when I can talk.
Go ahead.
Okay, all right.
Daddy.
So okay, this is the problem. You can like whatever you like, but just at least admit that it looks different from what came in the past. New Serena
Oh
does
my
not
God.
look as beautiful
Oh,
as
I never denied that.
So why are they making the changes, Brus? Why are they doing these changes? To the
Art
character
style
design?
change? Why does Johnny Cage look different than he did at MK9?
Art style.
Okay, I'm going to stop right here. There is something wrong with this guy. You think these characters are still going to be looking what they look like in the past game? So Tanya is going to still look like how she looked in MKX. Because that Tanya design wasn't the original design. Because if you look at her in the game, in the story mode, she didn't have her wide eyes that she had. and the hairstyle that she had in the game, it was not the style from MK Deception, and she didn't have that at all. Serena in MKX looked amazing. I wish she was playable in that game because I think she was meant to be. I think it was meant to be another combat pack because I think it was meant to be 3 combat packs instead of 2. So like, if they didn't add all them fucking horror characters, thank you, Brusque, for that. We could have had her playable. Lee, oh, I can't forget Lee May was in the game too. I forgot all about that. Lee May was in the game as well. In story mode. See? A lot of potential. But we want Jason. We want Leatherface. We want Alien. We want Predator. Oh boy. Them MKX days were horrendous. But like I said, all the characters are not going to stay the same like we remember them in the past. Like these two, Bait and Total MK, they think that we're still in Midway, we're still in 1995 and MK3. They're thinking we're still in that MK3 style. And that's what's wrong with them. They live in the past. They can't live in the present. Even so you look old. Live in the present, not the past. Sad, right? And now he's gonna bring up Johnny Cage because Johnny Cage is wearing his MK1 look. He's a funny guy supporting the LGBT community. Watch. That's what he's about to say.
Change. Okay, so
Can you explain why Johnny Cage doesn't have a shirt anymore? Is that like is that censorship for the men? Is that censorship for the men?
It's over sexualization of the
No,
men.
hold on. No, Johnny Cage was shirtless at MK9 and he's no longer shirtless at MK1.
Now
Why is that the case? Is that censorship? Is that the Western agenda? Why did they have him change? Every character has changed.
I did not say Western agenda.
Yes, you did.
In my mouth.
But
Yes, he did.
You're spinning right now. So I'm asking you again, why does...
Did he just say that before I paused it a while ago? Western agenda? And now he lying saying he didn't say that. Told you.
Johnny Cage changed from MK9 to MK1?
MKX. Oh, well, you're making up things. I have never said Western agenda.
Yes, he did.
That's cool. But I'm asking you again, one more time, why is Johnny Cage changed from Mortal Kombat 9 compared to how he is in Mortal Kombat 1?
To satisfy LGBT and pander to them by putting him in booty shorts. Why else do you think Twitter?
Wait, hold on. Johnny Cage is in booty shorts. Isn't his default costume? Isn't his default costume just jeans or slacks?
Why am I not allowed to finish my?
Because you're not correct. That is not Johnny Cage's default costume.
So you can't show
Johnny Cage has slacks in his default in MK1.
So you can't give me.
Really, these assholes don't know that?
But I have to respect you.
Yeah, let him. Yeah. We'll try and let everyone finish out their
Okay,
conversation.
so that's real privilege.
Oh, you assholes. Bruss is basically answering his question and you act like he's interrupting. How he's interrupting? See, these idiots, these 3 idiots are so dumb. Johnny Cage classic costume was the original look that he wore in MK1. The original MK1. Not the MK1 of today that we see John Claude Van Damme skin in. We're talking about MK1, the original MK1, Daniel Pensina. So that's supporting gay people now? I'm telling you, LGBT shit destroying this world. And I'm going to tell you guys straight up in this video, whoever out there is listening to this video, I don't care about that whole community. It's destroying the world. It's destroying this whole entire planet. It just needs to be fucking stopped. Oh my God. And that's what's wrong with the world today. They tell lies and thinking they're a woman and you're a man. Just stop. Stupid. Just like the dumb, stupid ass abortion shit. Keep your legs closed. That's all I have to say. If you don't want to have a baby, keep your legs closed. All this stupid shit in the world. Just stop.
It's real
Yeah.
entitlement
White,
that you think that
white,
you can talk about.
white privilege. Yeah.
I didn't say anything about white. I'm
I know,
colored.
but
What are you
I have that
talking about?
white privilege.
I don't think
I
you're white,
didn't
bro.
say anything about white. What are you talking about?
I know. You just say I'm just, yeah, but I'm just,
Wait, you
but I'm telling you
black?
that I
You're
have that
just
white
entitlement
privilege.
where you feel like you can talk over people. Oh my God!
No.
So they put Johnny Cage in booty shorts. Twitter is ablaze with Omni-Man in his booty clap position. Why do they?
He doesn't do that
this?
in the
They
game, by the way.
LGBT.
He doesn't do that in the game, by the way.
I don't care what they do. This says
Okay, then
something
why'd you
about
bring
the
it up?
community. Because it says something about the community that they love all of this LGBT propaganda. And you seem
Johnny
to like
Cage
it
wearing a
too.
shirt is LGBT propaganda?
No, Johnny Cage wearing just booty shorts in John.
But Johnny Cage doesn't wear booty shorts in his default. He wears it. He wears it in an alternate costume.
I'm not talking about that. I said
Yeah,
Jason.
but we're talking about why. Yeah, but you were asking originally why did they change the characters' looks from the game to game, and I'm like, and you're hyper fixating on the females when in reality.
Hyundai Kona versus Toyota Corolla Cross. Look what Kona has.
Sorry. Well, thank you, Ad, for stopping that. But Johnny Cage wearing his classic, if he's wearing his classic costume, that is not LGBT. So I guess John Claude Van Damme skin, that's LGBT, I guess. Bloodsport's LGBT now. He's stupid. He's stupid. I'm sorry. And you see how he sounds. You know what he supports.
And what Corolla Cross.
In reality, the Mortal Kombat males also have changed designs too. I'm just bringing up Johnny Cage for an example. Johnny Cage, who was previously showing all being shirtless, and now he doesn't show. Now he's not shirtless in his default. Yes, in his alternate, yes. But you're asking the general question: why do these characters have their design change? I'm just saying that's just simple design change. That's it. Every character has it.
Can I talk? So no, it's not. WB has corporate policy of environment, social,
Corporation
and
bad, tax the rich.
governmental. They want to have a diversity, equity, and inclusion at every spot. What that means is that we must bow down to Gen Z social norms of where we can't criticize women faithfully, where we can't talk about the beauty of things, and where all of the guys are put into really gay situations. Raiden looks very femme. Sub-Zero has turned Asian. Raiden has turned Asian.
Sub-Zero has turned Asian. He's fucking Chinese, you dumbass.
He was half white according to
Kuai Liang was half white. Bihan was the one that looked more Asian.
Can I finish?
Go ahead.
Sub-Zero
God.
from Deadly Alliance was white. He was an old white man. Okay? We got Deadly Alliance.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Sub-Zero in Deadly Alliance, he is half American and half Asian. Had to clear my throat there. Is half American and half Asian. Because they used to live in America, but when they went back to China, Sub-Zero, the first Sub-Zero, had more. Yeah, they're played by white people. Like John Turk was Sub-Zero. Yeah, but the heritage of Sub-Zero is he was half American and half Chinese. Because now he's fully Asian. How that's wrong? That the Mortal Kombat series is based around Chinese and heritage and stuff like that. The dragon. Damn. Even I know that. See, these idiots are so stupid. Even Bruss is telling you the truth.
Alliance Sub-Zero skins. He's what, an Asian twink? Why? Why are these changes? Why are they selling us something that says Deadly Alliance when it doesn't even look like Deadly Alliance?
I think it looks like Deadly Alliance, just a lot more updated without the dragon medallion.
Exactly.
He's
so
wearing a
it's playing on
mask.
Your Gen Z ideals of it's okay to switch from white to Asian.
The dragon medallion is
No, I'm talking
not
about
being
it
in the Deadly
being-
Alliance is
I'm
what
talking
is
about
Gen
the blue
Z LGBT agenda.
Wow.
Of course. Yes.
So the
How the
dragon
hell that-
medallion not being on Deadly Alliance is LGBT agenda.
What?
I don't.
That's
think
what
you
you're saying.
understand me. I
Damn.
don't think you understand me. Turning
No, I
you
understand
from
what you're saying
a-
because you said yes, and I'm just asking you
Oh
if you
my
want to repeat
God.
that again.
I told you turning him from a buff white daddy to a gay Asian twink is part of the
So Sub-Zero was gay? Damn. Then Jaded Red. Oh my god. So the dragon medallion that he wore in Deadly Alliance is supported gay people in 2002. And Sub-Zero's costume in Deadly Alliance is reflecting off of his MK3 look, unmasked, remember? Then, of course, the masked Sub-Zero in MK3, they all had that same exact look. Wow. Damn. So sad. How funny they don't mention that there's no Scorpion. There's no real Scorpion.
LGBT agenda, just like you painting your nails, Miss Thing. Okay?
I'm a part of the
You wanna
LGBT
talk?
agenda.
Damn.
Let's talk why you're painting your nails, Miss Thing. Are you part
Okay,
of the
so
LGBT?
we're going from why did they change Tanya's face to why did they change the females to why I paint my nails. This is where we're going, right?
Yeah, because it's all framing your character that you associate with those Gen Z politics where it's okay to race swap, okay to gender swap, and I put a picture of Janet Cage. I want to know your opinion of this beauty.
Yeah, sexuality swap. Melina used to date Baraka, now she dates Tanya.
Damn.
Why?
Wow. Y'all mad about
So
that?
you paint your
How is it
nails,
politics?
I paint my nails,
A character
I
being
paint my
bisexual is
nails,
politics?
She used to bang Baraka, bro, and now she's gay for no reason.
That was never a thing. Baraka and Melina, that was just a fan fiction thing.
Oh my
That
God.
never happened in the lore.
So was
That was in the ending, but the ending was not canon.
No, it's not canon. Any ending can be canon, bro.
Are you gonna explain?
But
why
it
you
wasn't.
paint your nails?
But it
Are you-
wasn't canon. Exactly. Well, okay. Well, yeah. I think it does matter because if something is actually true in the story mode, then it's
now
actually like
it's
that.
that end that she's gay, right?
Okay, hold on. Is it canon that Raiden in Mortal Kombat 1 destroyed the entire world? Remember that?
Yeah, it's a possibility.
It's not canon. It's not canon. That didn't happen in MK2.
now, right? It's
That didn't happen in MK2, dumbass. So, like, yeah, of course it matters whether or not it's like that.
Stop it. Don't be calling people names. You want to have
What?
an intelligent
Didn't you just call
conversation.
me names? You call me a Gen Z, whatever the fuck?
those are appropriate labels for you.
Oh, okay.
You
So
are
me calling
younger.
somebody not a dumbass for saying that. Okay.
This
I'm
is
not-
the
I'm not
proper
arguing it.
terminology. This is what David Zaslav describes you as
Yeah,
far as
David
that genocide
Zaslav
target
doesn't
you
pay
got.
me enough. Honestly, he really doesn't.
Okay, sarcastic Miss Thing, but don't be calling people names.
Yes, Daddy.
Okay.
I got a question for you, Bruce.
Go ahead.
Do you think Western gaming development, like, there has been a shift and there is?
I think there is
Identity
totally a
politics.
conversation to be had about Western development thing, but I don't think that we're driving the right. I don't think we're applying that in the right areas when we're talking about Mortal Kombat 1. I think people get it misguided. I don't disagree with, like, hey, there's a big, huge push for XYZ agenda. I think they go too far with certain things. I think there's hypocrisy here and there. But where the areas you guys are choosing to pick fights in are not the right areas to pick fights in. If you're going to pick fights and you're going to fight against, or if you want to advocate and voice against XYZ thing, at least put it in the appropriate places, right?
Yeah.
Like, for
You said
example,
that talking about faces were weird.
mhm.
But you brought it up.
I think
So that's
hyperfixating
why-
on somebody's
that's why the
looks is
first
very
thing-
weird when I think they look totally just fine. And that's my view.
Justin-
And it's weird. And it's weird that you just get so fucking triggered and so fucking like combative when I just say, hey, I think Natara looks fine. I think Lee May looks very pretty. I think Kitana looks very pretty. I think Sindel looks pretty pretty. And when you are out here saying things like, well, the agenda, like, dude, who the fuck cares? I just like the women that I see. I like the faces. I would take these girls out to Olive Garden at any point of the day. And if you're out here just in my ear yapping like a little fucking bitch saying like, well, do you not acknowledge that there's an agenda going on in the United States by David Zaslav and all that? I'm just like, dude, why, where,
Who
you're
gives a
listening to
fuck?
what? I'm not going to listen to you if that's what you're going to do. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God! How dare you, brisk walk? Okay,
Brisk
listen
walk.
to me.
Brisk
Yes,
iced tea.
listen to me. I don't understand where you come off on telling me that I have to respect your feelings on these women.
See how fate
being
support this dumb
beautiful
shit?
when you can't also respect my feelings on all of these intentional, systematic changes across the roster to make
Oh
women
my God.
more masculine and to make men more feminine. And you try to put down people by saying that it's weird to be talking about their faces.
Is Natara more masculine in Mortal Kombat 1?
Look, definitely more masculine than Megan Fox.
They reduced their boobs and they covered up their legs. These pictures.
No, you gotta
More
be fucking
masculine
me.
compared to
Megan Fox is masculinized in Mortal Kombat 1. I just know that where your guys' brains are at. I don't really need to further this conversation. You guys can go ahead and say whatever the fuck you want, but that's fine.
Run for the hills.
I think I'm almost. I don't know how far I'm at in this video.
Okay, all
I
right.
think
Okay,
they
so what
think
about
wrong for
James
this shit.
Honestly, I don't expect to have that much of a detailed face on there when she's an NPC. I don't expect NPCs to have incredibly detailed models.
Actually, this is
So
a
you're defining cameos as NPCs.
Mm-hmm. That's cool,
Okay,
but they're an
so
NPC
you-
still.
this is
So
actually
you like the cameo system?
Do I like?
You like the cameo system?
Yeah, I do like the cameo system. Yeah.
Cameos aren't NPCs.
Why?
Cameos aren't.
Why do you like it? I want to know
Why do
why
I
you
like it?
Mhm.
Because I think it adds a lot of depth and a lot of nuance to Mortal Kombat 1's gameplay. I think it gives characters that wouldn't ever make the roster a chance to make the roster. I think it gives a good opportunity for them to be showcased some cool things. I'm glad that some of the cameos have all their classic moves in there. Like Frost has all of her Deadly Alliance moves in there. Sonya has all of her classic moves in there. Jax has all of his classic moves in there. I think it's a great thing, and all of them look like the characters. All of them have their designs. Some of them are changed up a little bit, but most of them resemble what they've learned in the past, and it looks good. It looks like Mortal Kombat. There's plenty of things that I can talk about cameos.
Except for calling them NPCs and that
I'm saying
their faces
Janet
don't
Cage
really
is an
matter.
NPC. Yeah, because she is.
Except she's a cameo.
Oh, is she a cameo? I don't see her on the roster.
yeah.
Oh,
they,
my
so
word.
so so hey, this is actually a more important point actually too, or maybe not.
Oh, really? It's another point from you.
It was
We thought
advertised.
Peyton switched.
It was advertised that Johnny Cage was going to be a cameo. I actually made a thumbnail backwards and now it's.
Yeah. You support,
Made
yeah.
thumbnails
You
and
act like you
stuff
did not
that
support, but you did.
on when, you know,
Why are you talking low?
I made the thumbnail on the 20th of August, right? So this is like
Yeah, 2 days
a
after my
month
birthday,
before.
I remember.
And this was because, you know, we knew that Johnny Cage was going to end up being a cameo. Now, the bad thing, right, with no explanation whatsoever, is that they are now based on the fact that, look, it's not, it's, again, if you bring it all the way back from to the consumer perspective, if you buy something with the knowing that, oh, this is what you're getting, and then they change it after you've made the purchase, then what they've done is lied about what you said. It doesn't matter if it's a little cameo, it doesn't matter if it's a lot. You know, the same reason why, you know, oh, if you get the band, you know, when you pre-order this, you're getting all this exclusive stuff. Exclusive generally means you're not getting it anywhere else. So, again, it's just another thing that goes on the heap with everything else. Character designs, you know, things that some of the team have come out and said. The fact
Oh
that
my
Combat
God.
Cast,
Can
and I'm
he
not trying
just
to be
stop
disrespectful
talking?
here, but we literally have to watch the Combat Cast and expect to believe something that we all know is not true.
Okay, that's cool. I don't know anything about that. I'm not going to pretend that I have anything, like any knowledge on that or
No,
any
that's
opinion
fine.
on
No,
that.
that's
So
fine. No, that's fine.
That's
So,
fine, Mike. That's
so,
fine,
so,
Mike.
so,
I'll get back to you on that once
No, no.
I like read about everything.
no, that's okay. So what?
If
So
I have to find, if I have to find,
But
sources,
here's the
you
thing.
look
Here's the thing.
for-
Look, like I hate to interrupt, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. We were talking about Tanya's face. Then I was.
We're back at that.
We're talking about Tanya's face. Then we went to Serena's face. Then we were talking about my nails. Then we're talking about cameos. Then we're talking about Janet Cage and like some sort of weird marketing about it, whatever the hell. Where is the consistency, and why do you guys seem to be jumping over so many different points whenever I reply to at least one of them?
Dang,
Well,
man.
you
It's
said the
really
Damien
fucking
Hirst
weird.
right?
It's really. I think it's really funny and very telling that you guys are not willing to engage and focus on a point.
Here's
They're not.
I'm
telling you.
Here's the problem. You aren't willing to see any problems with the game. The cameo
I never
system
said
was
that.
unbalanced, and untested. You saying that you like the cameo system is ridiculous. When there are no
Most people are going to disagree with you.
Can I finish? I don't.
Yeah.
When you are saying that you like the cameo system, it is unbalanced because the offensive options do not equal the defensive options. How is it that people can do 50% combos with only one super bar, 2 cameo meters, or maybe even just one with Omni-Man, or maybe even none with Omni-Man? And then we have in the defensive option
See?
3 super bars for a breaker. Why are there no better?
You understand there are more you understand that breakers are not the only defensive option, right?
Yeah, I understand. Flawless block,
That-
up block.
Flawless block,
That's
up
it,
blocking, reversal.
And this is where he
punishes,
took that
you know,
this
like,
from and made a whole
flawless
video
block
about it.
punishes. There's a
See,
whole
that's
bunch of
not-
things that you can do to defend yourself in Mortal Kombat 1. It's not just
That's-
breakers.
That's
So you
not-
got so many
that's not-
tools at your hand to be able to
No roll.
defend yourself and then go on the attack.
No rolls, and you are unable to counter in an equal and effective manner as the attacker to break away. The breakaway option isn't there.
Why would I want to do breakaway? Why
Because
would
if
I
you're
ever want?
eating
Why would I want? Why would I
50%,
ever want
if
breakaway
you're
to come back from Mortal Kombat 11?
That shit was stupid.
breakers from
You said
MK9,
breakaway. You said breakaway.
breakers, breakaway, interchangeable babes.
You can break away. You can break her in Mortal Kombat 1.
Interchangeable. Don't play semantics with me. You understand what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you're
Because
saying, but I'm not. Yeah, but
They cross 3 bars of super to do a breakaway, which is the only defensive option when you are
No,
caught
it's
up in
not.
a combo. There are no rolls.
No, it's not.
You can get easily mixed up and opened up and eat a huge combo.
Mhm.
Can I ask you something? How
And
much
you also have
combat
those
do you-
tools. Hey, by the way, if those tools are available for the one person, they're available to you too. So get good.
That's
If
just
somebody
a
else can
little-
hit it on you, you can too.
See,
Hey,
see,
if that
these
person is
idiots
able
are
to
so
do it on you,
dumb.
can't you do
He's
the same
telling y'all
thing?
the truth.
It's not like the game is preventing you from doing that.
Well,
Practice.
You have empathy for the fellow player and realize that not everyone can do 50% combos. Can you
Oh, really?
understand that most of the player base are casuals?
Mhm.
Not everyone can do fancy combos, which is
Oh,
why I'm asking
oh,
you,
Most
really?
people just
How-
mash
how
buttons
much
and that's
combo-
fine. But but it's a whole separate issue of you being matched up against somebody who like completely dominates you. That's gonna happen in any fighting game. Do you
Always.
Think, you expect me? Hold on.
Yeah,
If I go into Soul Calibur 6, I don't play Soul Calibur, by the way. Well, at least not competitively or in any meaningful way. If I go into Soul Calibur and somebody hits me with like whatever the fucking big ass piece of shit combo that they have, am I gonna be like, can you think about me who doesn't know how to do this? Why can't I do this? Why don't I know how to do XYZ combo? Like, dude, are you fucking for real? That's how pathetic.
And it's true. And that's what these idiots do. Because they sit around, he makes 10, 20 videos a day, hating on Mortal Kombat. And Jaded Rabbit actually made another live stream. It's like a 7-hour or 4 or 5 hour live stream of him playing Mortal Kombat Invasion mode right now as I speak. And you saying you can't practice? And that's what they don't do. They don't practice at all. I mean, what's the point of you playing the game if you just can't go to practice mode and practice the character's moves, learn how the character play? They can't. I don't know how much I'm going to watch, but he basically did all the points that he needs to expose these assholes with because they're so dumb. Okay. But I'm going to probably fast forward to like 150 or 200 or 2 hour. It's quite ridiculous.
You actually like you sound right now. It's like, oh, I can't do these combos, but when everybody else does them on me, that means the game is bad and unbalanced. Dude, are you serious, man? This is the fight that you're wanting to bring? Are you really for real? First, we went to Tanya's face, then to Serena's face, then we talked about my nails, then we talked about the woke agenda that WB and David Zaslav had, then we talked about Janet Cage, now we're talking about cameos and how cameos are unbalanced and how people like you need to be accommodated for because you can't do combos.
Oh my god. Brusque Poet. Listen to me. You did not tell me anything about your nails. You jumped over the topic. Not me.
You brought up
You
my
said
nails,
it.
you dumbass. That's what you did. That's why I brought up my nails.
No.
I wish I fast forward this right now. He did say
Okay,
that.
so now we're back to the nails part. Why does it
Rewind. I meant to
Why
say.
do you comb your hair? Why do you brush your teeth?
Jump over all of these things. You're the one jumping over it.
No, I'm not. I'm not jumping over anything. I'm simply stating the fact that you guys are jumping the topic, and now you're back to the nails point.
Trust. All you're doing is just talking over me. You're not letting me talk. When we talk about cameos, you can't even admit that there are no equal defensive options.
I never said that. I said that there are. Yes, there are so many defensive options that you have. If I'm able to get to Elder God rank, and by the way, I'm not a pro player. If I'm able to get to Elder God rank last season, most people can.
So how can you go on your channel telling people that gameplay is good if you are telling people?
Because I'm having fun playing the game, and the game gives you so many tools to be able to open up your opponent and do the things that you say you hate being put up against you. If my opponent is 50-50ing me, guess what? It's not like I don't have those 50-50 tools too.
This is why you're a shill, because your behavior divides players into categories of those who are skilled and those who are unskilled, rather than looking at the whole player base. You don't care about the 95%, the 97% who are just playing the game. You are encouraging them to, quote-unquote, get good, which is elitist behavior from you. And also much telling of your entitled gen-stead positions on everything relating to
and my
this game.
white privilege
This
too.
game was... Did I ever say that? You love
No. I'm bringing that up myself. I'm saying that I have white.
No. You love to put words in my mouth.
No, I didn't say that you said it. I'm just saying. No, I didn't. I never said that you said it. I'm just saying I'm bringing myself. Like I'm adding to what you're saying.
Sit down and let me talk.
Yes, Daddy. Oh,
okay?
Yes, Daddy.
You keep on talking on your channel how to tell people to play this brain dead game without actually telling them that it's brain dead. You tell them to go into practice mode, go into the Lucy Temple, go play it over and over. You encourage
To farm
them
XP,
to-
yeah.
You encourage them to go and play with Omni-Man when he is paid to win, and much easier to play with
Omni-Man is paid to win. Here we go.
Omni-Man is paid to win. He is
Yeah.
built much easier.
Exactly.
Even Diddle said it.
Yeah.
Well,
in his
hang on.
comments
Yeah, he's probably
earlier.
shit posting,
Hang on.
right? He's not actually
Hang on.
doing that. He doesn't
Hang on.
actually.
No, he
Hang on,
said
just-
it
wait, hang on.
verbally.
He says it's pay to win because there's salt behind that. Yeah,
Hey,
of
wait,
course
wait,
everybody
wait,
gets salty.
wait,
I know
hey,
Diddle.
wait.
Diddle, it doesn't actually
Point is
believe
that
that pay to win
you are
characters are in fighting games.
Well, hang on.
Can I talk?
Yeah, go for it.
The point is, Rusk, is that you're a shill because you keep on encouraging people to play this game rather than ask
Mhm.
questions as to why Omni-Man is so easy. Why is the grind so boring? Why
I talk
are we
about why
getting
the grind is so
characters-
boring. I talk about how the grind is egregious in Mortal Kombat 1.
Not in the video that you made with new updated fast level up XP map.
Because that was not what the video was supposed to be about.
Yeah, because you want views, you want clout.
Do you,
want
okay,
fame.
if I talk about, hey, here are my top five, if I make a video talking about my top 5 favorite skins in Mortal Kombat 1, am I going to be like, guys, the gameplay is bad, the cameos suck, and actually
Yeah.
the cameos aren't pay to win? Like, I'm here to
Because you're
talk
not
about
honest.
fucking my
Because
favorite.
you're
No,
not
I'm here to
genuine.
talk about my favorite costumes in the game. I'm not here to talk about fucking
Because you're not
gameplay.
honest.
That's why I'm like,
See what I'm telling you guys? These guys are so dumb. See, they don't want to practice in this game. They telling people they mad because he's telling people, go play the game and everything. Like if there's people that actually are playing the game and enjoying it, what's the problem? And these 3 assholes here can't do that. They hate on the game, call the game trash. Omni-Man's too powerful. He's too OP. He should be beat me like that. And all that. Because the same crap that happened in Tekken 7 when they were adding all them Street Fighter characters like Akuma, Eliza, and the Geese. Yeah, Geese and all those characters from Street Fighter. He's too OP. He's too OP. That's why they did that by increasing their they fighting damage and their combos and nerfed all the other characters. That's why I didn't like Tekken 7. When they did it to Double Gen, I couldn't play that game no more. Nerfed him. What's so bad? Even Tekken 8 nerfed his combos again. He only got 1 combo. Never gonna have those 6, 7 combos no more. I miss those days. That's why every time I look back at Tekken 6, Tekken 5, see all those great combos. Oh man, good times. Never gonna see that again. That's why it's always a memory. But they wrong. They need to stop.
my fucking goddamn video where I'm talking about the new content update. I'm just talking about all the new things that we got. I'm not talking about the fucking goddamn update. I'm not talking about the middle of the fucking goddamn video game.
Oh my god, you talk so fast. Interesting.
Yes, I'm literally fucking Mortal Kombat Ben Shapiro.
OMG. You're hilarious because we didn't talk about, skins or anything. I'm talking about
I know you didn't talk about that. I'm just saying that, of course, yeah, you were saying like, oh, well, you didn't talk about the grind in your video about the content update, and I said, yeah, I wouldn't talk about the grind in a content update video because that's not what the video is about, and I gave an example of another topic that I would do and points that I would make that wouldn't match that fucking topic. What else do you fucking think I'm going to actually say? Can you actually fucking listen to what I'm fucking saying?
I love it when you curse at me and repeat yourself because it really tells me what kind of person you are.
Yeah,
it's
very
really
aggressive.
hilarious.
I swear, I keep hearing. I swear, I thought that was Stephanie talking to him.
I'm just so fucking aggressive.
Can be hot.
I swear.
They can be hot and they can be a sucky.
Ew.
Like juice men.
Ew, just nothing. Like, why?
No, it's
We're
very
talking about a
disgusting.
game. Why?
I swear, I keep hearing that was damn, the one at the Combat Cat. I swear I thought that was Stephanie or Stephen or Stefan, whatever his name was back then. I'm sorry, but like I said, I know, they need to stop.
Why are we talking about your sexual proclivities?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Disgusting.
I don't know. We were talking
And
about the
you're
kind of
looking
person
down
I am and how aggressive
And-
I am and stuff, and how like I'm super,
You're-
you know.
Because you're not even addressing the issue. Because
What
you're
issue
looking
is it?
for
Okay, let's go.
you're looking for views on your videos where you like to hype up Omni-Man update, new updated fast level up XP. You don't want to talk about a fair and balanced perspective.
Did you
of
check
the
out
game.
my Mortal Kombat 1 review where I talked about that very thing that I
But
said that I
doesn't
suppose
get- it doesn't get as many views as your other ones.
it
where
doesn't
you're
matter.
making all of
The fact is I'm on the record saying that stuff.
because you're
If
projecting.
I'm on the record saying XYZ thing, that's what matters. It doesn't matter if it gets views or not.
Except what you're doing here is to stay in WB's good graces. How else will you get your stress test beta code? How else? How else will you get shout outs from True Underdog and
I don't ask for those shout outs from True Underdog.
Sonic Hack. Yeah, OMG Combat Kings. You were on their podcast. How else do
Yeah,
you get
but I
into
didn't
that
ask to
community?
be on there. They asked me.
How else do you get into that community if you're not part of the Shills? Where you're just
I've been in the
talking
Mortal Kombat community
wonderful
for
things
9
about the
years.
game. Exactly. You want to stay with what Uncaged is saying, what Sonic X XD is saying, what the fourth snake is saying. I don't even know all you Shills because I don't care.
Wow.
About you. But I've seen you.
You
talk
are
about
You don't
Shills,
care
though.
about us, but you have strong opinions about us, and you characterize us in a very, very particularly negative way. Oh, by the way, I don't care about you. By the way,
You wandered in here. I was here before you.
No, you wasn't.
No, hold on. You came into this call. You chose to come into this call. If you didn't want to talk to me,
Yeah.
if you didn't want to talk to me, and if you didn't care about me, like you said you did, then you wouldn't be here.
Don't understand how you're a shill. Listening to you talk, it's ridiculous because you say we can't talk about faces. You're saying that it's
How do celebrities like Justin Bieber and The Rock generate hundreds of millions?
It's just so sad they trying to make you try to scam you.
Of dollars? It's actually not what you think.
Y'all scam people. Just stop.
saying that it's weird that we look at beauty of these women in games. You're saying all of this stuff to put us down, while at the same time you're saying all this wonderful stuff about the game with you and your combat friends on your combat cast.
Did you even watch the Combat Kings? Did you watch the Combat Kings?
No, I did.
Okay.
guys
Can you name me the
you guys
negative
had-
things that I said in that? Can you name me the negative things that I said there?
Yeah, you were talking about the Halloween fatality, but you're not talking about the Valentine's Day fatality, the St. Patrick's Day fatality.
Huh?
Those are things in the game. I don't even know those things.
What?
You're not even talking about the holiday palette swaps that have been programmed into the game for Thanksgiving and winter. You guys say that you are fans of MK. Have you never seen the data mines to know how NRS is ripping us a new one?
I honestly didn't know there was a Valentine's Day.
No, honestly, you don't.
What?
Because you guys don't look for information. You look to each other for an echo chamber to just amplify
Yes.
what you guys are saying about
Yes.
WB.
Yes. Fucking love the money that they gave me. Holy fucking shit, you got me. God damn.
I don't understand where you're coming off on saying that I said that you're getting money. But if you get travel and food and refreshments provided, and if you get
Oh
stress
my
test
God.
codes,
Oh my
don't.
god.
Oh, I get a stress test codes, but not food and travel provided, no. I haven't, at least.
What? Okay, so how come you were at Evo? I would love to know. Just explain a little.
They
bit.
invited me to play Mortal Kombat 1, but I paid for my own plane ticket. I paid for my own food. I paid for my own hotel.
Did you pay for your Evo ticket?
Yes.
That was a lie.
How do you know it's a lie? You want me to show you my receipt?
because I've been listening to you talk for a long time. At this
Okay, and what
point.
did I say that indicated that? Okay, what did I say that indicated that they paid for my Evo ticket?
Yes.
No. I'm asking you. What did I say that indicated that they paid for my Evo ticket?
I'm telling you, there was hesitation in the way you said it.
No, I didn't. I literally told you want to see my receipt of me purchasing the goddamn ticket, and you're like, actually, sweetie, you actually got your Evo ticket paid. That's a lie. I'm like, what?
Okay, you want to show me a receipt?
Yeah, let me show you right now. Let me go.
You were invited.
Go get
So what
go
was
get
what
your-
the invite entail? Just come play our game with no invite, no ticket.
What was that?
You were invited, right? So what?
Yeah, I was invited.
What was the invite?
It was invited to play Mortal Kombat 1, the Evo build.
So there was no ticket for that.
No, well, you had to buy a ticket to get into Evo, but there was
So
not
you're
a ticket to get in to the booth. No, you can just go. No, you can just get in line and get there.
I find that hard to believe that you're invited and you couldn't.
Yeah,
get in.
you're
Like,
invited and you have to
that-
wait in line. WTF? That
No,
doesn't
I'm saying that you could play the game and you had to wait in line, but I didn't have to wait in line.
Okay, get your
I got in.
Sources. I need sources. That's what Brusque Poet says. Sources.
Yeah,
I
I'll
need
give you my.
receipt.
I'll give you my fucking receipt of me buying my ticket.
Okay.
Evo 2023. Thank you for your order of 2023. I'm gonna block out. Give me some time to block out my address because I'm not gonna give you fucks my goddamn address. So. Yeah.
Well, we're fucks now, are we?
What,
I mean, you
what's with the
literally
name
said,
calling? What's with the name calling, honestly? Because I have not called you names.
I don't know. You guys
I
been calling me Shills for a long time, man, and you get up when they call you a
But
fuck,
I
man.
have given you points on why you're a shill.
there, didn't I?
I gave you points on why you're a shill. You still haven't combated me here.
I combated you plenty, and you keep
No,
bouncing off of different
once
topics
again,
every
you
time. Look, you still haven't provided me a source on Sindel's face model. You still haven't done that.
I gave you 3 examples already. That's science.
But is that Sindel?
I gave you 3 examples.
Is that Sindel? Is that Sindel? Is that Sindel? Exactly.
What
You're
me-
not
what
addressing
you want
my
me-
point. That's just what it is. That's reality.
LOL. You only need 3 points on a line to see a positive correlation under scientific method. How many damn points you want from me when you haven't
I want
yielded
10.
anything yet?
I also probably should block out my email address. There we go.
Yeah, make sure you don't send any through any personal information. Bro.
No,
I'm an old school YouTuber. I'm fucking gonna get anyone get jobs. I don't care whether people like anyone or not. No one should have their personal life ever fucking ever.
Yeah. No.
Right?
Yeah, no, I'm making sure that's the case because this guy's been really fucked. But hey, you know.
I mean, you can call me all the names you want, but it's just
You can call me a
obvious
shill all you want. I'll call you names back if that's what the game you want to play.
Being a shill is not a bad word.
Being a
What's
shill is
that
used
about?
in a derogatory way. Bad thing.
Yeah.
So we have sensitive feelings now. So
There
how
we
should
go.
I feel when you call us weird
There
for
we
looking
go.
at Facebook?
Give you a receipt right there.
Man, this
I
video
got
been crazy,
two
like I
Evo
said,
tickets 'cause
guys.
I had a
I'm
guest
sorry
list,
I've been
so,
live
yeah.
through this video.
J-Man,
It's been
hang on,
upset.
Russ, can I ask you a question, bro?
Oh, here
Go ahead.
J-Man,
Oh, here he comes.
Super chat, thank you, J-Man, and
What's up,
Ringy.
game man?
Good
Good job for supporting your fellow Mortal Kombat content creators.
Just say thank you. Say, this is excellent work supporting this bald fuck. Can you say that?
This
I'm
is
serious.
excellent word. Wait, what?
This is excellent work. Thank you for supporting this bald fuck.
Oh, this is excellent work. Thank you for supporting this bald fuck. There we
Thank
go.
you. That's better, bro. Right.
Yeah.
You're now honorary Australian. J-Man says
Hell
$2. He goes, Kerry Hoskins from Ultimate MK3 looks like herself. MK1 Tanya doesn't. Now, this is the thing, right? So I know what you're probably thinking, right? So I'm going to maybe throw this in there, right? So obviously with digitization, naturally there's going to be a natural inclination to pick them up pretty accurately, given by the time MK3 rolled around, it was pretty damn good, right? However, though, the counter argument to that is then where, because we have such brilliant motion capture technology where we literally can absolutely see that it is, say, like Kevin Spacey in a Call of Duty game or something like, or in the Mortal Kombat games as well, like with actual actors. So Omni-Man, obviously, it's a bad example, but definitely Homelander and definitely Peacemaker, right? So, so it's an interesting question because on one hand, digitization accurately captures, but then so does modern technology. So, does that make sense?
Honestly, like we're arguing versus like somebody who looks like pixels because like they're you can barely see her face on the screen. Does it resemble Carrie Hoskins? Yes, but there's a lot of differences. It's not a complete one-to-one.
Well, technically it is.
Yeah, by technicality, but like what you actually see, no, obviously. I think you know what I mean.
Yeah, like in-game
graphics are like little scans of the person, but also the way it's translated into the game. It doesn't like. Why are we comparing these things to? Like, this is not some sort of kind of fucking phone.
No. It is a good question.
I'm not talking to you. I'm just talking to
I know. Well, so like, because I know, like, obviously, we've had our discussion about looks and stuff like that. You're gonna have fucking Tanya nightmares, man. I guarantee it. Like, Tanya, like it's gonna be. Like
I did.
That. But
I just told you guys that story a while ago.
Like I said to you, I don't mind. I prefer to be wrong about someone than right. Right. And the thing is, though, that like all of these issues that like Total MK, Jaded, anyone else is bringing up, all come down to an underlying factor that we, as the majority MK community, see. And I'm not saying. I'm just saying this is the perception. Okay?
See, here he goes. Famous
when
quote.
We notice that our favorite product is seemingly being changed. Right? Through whatever means and stuff like that. I know you sort of had a bit of a snort about like gender and stuff like that, but I think it's fairly obvious that is a thing. Now, maybe it doesn't bother you, like and that's fine. Like there are people out there that are fine with that, right? I'm old enough to remember that nobody gave a shit about who, like, what race is what at all. It didn't bother me, like, it just wasn't an issue until certain things started happening, 2016, give or take, where it started becoming a really big issue. And things were radically changing based on things like the Me Too movement. Like Diddle had this massive laugh at me because I said to him, "Where are women being oppressed?" He just laughed, and it's like, dude, like seriously, where? They literally are pandered to since the moment they're born. You know that, right? Like women.
Okay, yeah, but I don't.
Anyway, that's fine.
I don't care to talk about social issues
in
the world or the United States. Like, this is not what we're here to talk about.
We're
here to talk about what I do as a shill, and we talked about like how I was, how you guys doubted that I had to pay for my Evo ticket when I just showed you a goddamn receipt of me doing that shit. So like, we're getting off topic here. We need to focus. We need to get a focus point. Like, pick one battle. Pick one battle because we'll take that one. We'll fight for that one, and we'll argue with that one, and then after that, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of this shit.
I went with my friend. I posted pictures of her on my social media.
Well, actually, your friend, bro. You gotta get married,
bro. No, I'm really over the yelling.
Like,
it's 2:50 a.m. Like, stop yelling. I can't.
It's
okay.
Yeah,
So on top of this,
one more. All right, one more topic. Pick your biggest battle that you feel like you're gonna get a dunk.
This is it, please.
The one that you feel like you're
I'm getting tired of myself.
You focused on topics. You went to my nails. You went to Tanya's space. You went to me being flown out to Eva when that didn't happen. You went to Serena's space. You went to the fact that you couldn't name what Sindale's model was. So we're going off of so many topics right now. I want one focused one so we can finally put this one to rest. Okay.
So I think you're missing the point here because every topic that you just dash over is your blind ignorance at the issues going on. You think that it's okay that Tanya's face has changed. Screw everyone else. You think that the cameo system is great for you. Get good for everyone else. Like you have a very entitled point of view about your position within Mortal Kombat, and that stems from you being pampered and shilled by WB. You go to Evo, you get to cut the line.
Okay, I had to pause it there for a second. We almost towards the end, and I'm going to end this video now. So they just basically going to keep rambling over the same mess, like I said, and you can see what Bait was trying to say. Like, you know, he lying. That's why, like I said, the whole world. I know about the whole LGBT crap, but you sitting here hating on this game every day, it's not helping it.
You got to play the game. You got to take you and your girlfriend. Lord help us. I don't know if you're lying because you can easily get that reimbursed if you send a receipt. That's usually how things work. You send them receipts and they recompense you for the exact
They didn't
amount.
reimburse me. They did not reimburse
They
me.
just went with another
They-
person.
I-
How does it
you
prove you bought a ticket for you?
I got a ticket for me and my friend. Yeah.
Yeah, but how does it prove it? It just says you bought 2 tickets. This receipt.
But
How
like,
does it
the
prove?
problem
How
is
does it prove that I
you're-
bought 2 tickets when I show you the receipt of me buying 2
You
tickets?
bought 2 tickets. It doesn't say I bought a ticket for Brass Poet. It says I bought 2 tickets. So maybe you bought a ticket for someone else.
Why
Oh,
are you
like,
trying to?
you can't-
Why,
No, you
why
can't
is it? Why does it
put
matter to you
information.
so much that I got my whether or not I paid for my Evo ticket or not?
So I think it's more important that you ignored what Faith was saying. There are
No, because we're not
definite
talking
corporate-
about the social issues and like the agendas that have been going on around the world. That's a separate
Ryan,
conversation,
Ryan,
and I'm happy to have
Ryan,
that at another time. But we're here talking about the shoe shit.
Yeah, because you keep a blind eye towards all of these social issues. You're actively promoting it.
What am I? How am I promoting the LGBTQ agenda?
You're promoting Tanya and Melina, now lesbian. It's wonderful when you don't talk about these issues. When you don't talk about the
yeah,
issues,
what's wrong with it?
it's obvious LGBT pandering. And that's why I asked you about your nails. I want to know if you're part of the LGBT, because you would know what a good lesbian storyline is then at that point. But you get real hot and tempered and bothered over things, calling people bitches, calling people dumbasses, cursing them out. Like you like to yell and interrupt. So I just don't understand with you when I'm trying to tell you how you're being a shill and you're just not wanting to listen and accept
You're
that.
saying that I'm a shill because I like Melina and Tanya being a lesbian couple. That I think I'm okay with that storyline.
Because you're not willing to talk about the issues. You make videos for clout because you don't talk about the brain dead gameplay when you're explaining that people are going to have to
You're
waste
talking about the
hours
brain dead
doing
gameplay,
something
and then
like
when you talk about the
XP
brain dead gameplay, you're like, well, I don't have any defensive option, but I named like 5 of them right off the top of my hand. And you're like, oh, well, do you think
still
the
have to
elitist
provide it.
attitude and things like that? I'm just like, dude, do you not understand that, yeah, of course I know that some people are not going to be good at the game, but just because you're getting dunked on in Mortal Kombat 1 doesn't mean that the game is bad.
Yeah.
I get dunked on a lot in Mortal Kombat
Like I
games.
said.
And not even Mortal Kombat games. In other video games. You think that I'm good in Overwatch? No, I'm not good at Overwatch. I'm fucking hard stuck goddamn plat. I'm hard stuck plat. And these fucking goddamn grandmasters and these top 500s fucking dunk on me all the time. But I'm not gonna say that the game is unfair and unbalanced because of the fucking grandmasters.
Okay, can I respond to you? I played Mortal Kombat 11 for 10.
Okay. Here's the dumbest quote he ever will bring up. I'm about to play it now.
1,000 hours.
Whoa.
I played every Combat League season to Demigod. Every single
Holy
season.
shit!
And
Guess
there's
what? I played
32 of
every
them.
Combat League season to Elder God.
Okay, can Can I finish?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I finish? I have been playing this game for a long time. So you telling me that I have issues dealing with this stuff, you're talking from a place of ignorance because
Is
you
Mortal
don't know
Kombat
me,
11
you don't
Mortal
know,
Kombat 1?
you don't know what I go through, you don't know what I've done, etc. So please don't talk to me with ignorance. On top of that, the whole entire cameo system is fundamentally unbalanced if offensive measures cost one.
See what I say, guys? It's just gonna keep repeating itself over and over again. It don't matter how many hours you play Mortal Kombat 11. I mean, that ain't impressive. I mean, shit, I can play Deception from 9 o'clock in the morning to almost 12 o'clock at midnight because it's more fun. Because those games were more fun than those games. I can go sleep on Mortal Kombat 11 if I want to. I can just left it at the menu the entire time and be like, sleep just like that because it's boring. But they don't talk about that. No matter how many hours you be on Mortal Kombat 11, it don't make you better than no one. But they gonna keep hating on this game regardless.
One super bar, and defensive measures cost 3 super bars for getting out of the air and
One
starting
more
a
time.
combo.
There are different defensive measures that
You
you
can't
can
flawless
take.
block in the air. You can't up block when you're in a combo. You can't
In the
roll
air.
in
You know how to wait, hold on. Do you know how to counter people who are in the air? You anti-air. Or you jump up with them and you do your own aerial combo. Remember, there's aerial combos. So you can go up there and hit them yourself. Anti-air, hit them yourself. That's a defensive option. You're defending yourself. Or up block. Because they can jump and they can do jump kick. And you
That's
up block.
not a defensive option.
Yeah, it is. Up block is defensive. Wait, hold on. You block. You block.
Up in a combo. When you're already popped up in a combo, your only defensive option is a breaker. That's the only option when you're in the air. It's so easy.
The
to get
defensive
people
option
in
you
the
have
air.
is up block,
It's so
you have
easy to get
anti-airs,
people
you
in
have
the air.
reversals, you have gaps that you can
Not-
punish in those
not
gaps.
when you're in
You
the
can
air.
flawless block. There's like 5 that I just mentioned to you right there.
See Fate typing all the shit down because he
That's
don't know
not when you're
nothing.
in the air. I've already
In
said
the
that.
air, okay.
You don't
So
know.
the problem with the air thing is that in the air you're supposed to anti-air, so you can get them out of the air and you can defend yourself from the air. So what do? Again, you anti-air, or you jump up with them and you do your aerial combo.
You can't anti-air if you're already in the combo though. That's what I mean. Like,
Yes, you can.
does that make sense? So when they start doing a combo on you and then they knock you up into the air, right?
Yeah, I know, but then
Then
that's when you would rely. That's when you would rely on a breaker.
Yeah, but that's so. This is what people don't seem to like get, right? I understand.
Oh, they don't get. I don't get it either.
Flawless,
I guess.
and all very wonderful things, apparently. The problem is though, is that all of that is completely useless as soon as they get you, and when they get you, one tiny little mistake can cost you half your bar.
Guess what? If you don't,
Now-
And
now-
guess what?
now-
If you don't have a break, if you don't have a breaker, even if you're not in the air, you're still fucking. You can't do anything, no matter what. If you're in the air or not, you can be on the ground and not have a breaker and still take a bunch of damage.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I
100%.
said.
So
It
that's
doesn't
what-
matter. Yeah, so it
so
doesn't matter.
so listen.
So
right?
sad.
We had 2 Mortal Kombat games where we had breakers on 2 bars. Why did they change it to 3?
Because that's very expensive. Because like
No.
you don't wanna be breaking
You're not taking damage by breaking. Like you're not causing. Like for example.
No, what I'm
If-
saying is that like what I'm saying is that like if it was constantly at 2 bars, you would get breakers almost instantly. So like every time you like literally get a hit on your opponent, there's a breaker.
No.
Yeah, there's a reason why it's at 3 bars instead of 2 this time.
But they can.
It's
But they,
expensive to use because you can't just keep breaking people's armor. You want to be able to, you know what? You want to be able to land your combos, right? How would you feel if you were constantly having them being broken? Yeah, it would feel.
Yeah. Combo break. We not in Killer Instinct now. Come on. This ain't Killer Instinct. I remember how we used to be in a deception. So I'm doing combo, pow, pow, damn, pow, damn. You keep breaking my damn. But once they lose all those little breakers in that game, shh, is it. See, I like how it was in DC. If it was like that in DC Universe, like you had 3 breakers, but it was repetitive in that game too, cause like they get their full bar up to 3 breakers. Like I think they get 3 breakers instead if they don't use their rage. In MK versus DC, they're just gonna keep breaking your combos and stuff. Now I can see that's why it should not be repetitive. Like you put that breaker all the time. Just ain't Killer Instinct. Stupid.
Unfun. Having to constantly just have your combos denied. That's why Mortal Kombat 1 had this problem. Breakaway. Breakaway came back a lot because number 1, regen meter. Number 2, the breakaways would give you the ability to punish your opponent who got a combo on you for doing the correct thing. That's not fun gameplay. If I did something correct and my opponent breaks away and punishes me for doing something that I did correct, that's not good gameplay. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Of course I don't want breakaway or 2-bar breakers to come back. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, but
that would be incredibly horrible in Mortal Kombat 1.
Yeah, but you're assuming that you would also get the same regen value as well. That would also be tuned down too.
Sad.
Right? It was fine in
So
MK9.
so then gaining meter, yeah, but gaining meter would also hurt the game too, because not only does that take away the ability to not only does that make it a less of a frequency for you to have breakers, but also a less of a frequency to enhance your moves, to enhance your specials, to do the fancy combos and stuff.
All right, I'm gonna throw this at you because maybe less is more. Right? Maybe.
Well, you know what? How's Mortal Kombat 11 going for?
No.
Mortal Kombat 11 was less, all right, because Mortal Kombat 11 was definitely lackluster and didn't have any sort of meat in that. I'm not a fan. That was terrible. That was very bad.
Yeah.
That was
Trust me, I went for that shit.
Well, I'm not a fan of MK11 in general.
Yeah, I know.
Not anything to do with combos. I just don't like. I really, whatever this particular fighting engine is that they brought in with Injustice, I don't like. I don't like it.
Yeah, see.
I never had problems with previous MK games. What? There we go. MK game.
See. See, I told you he don't like Mortal Kombat 9. You don't like Mortal Kombat X.
Just wondering,
none of those games.
I'm just wondering
But you
if
praising
they
the fact MK9 is the best game, but
when
you hate it.
Is there a way to go back to the more simple 2D days?
Nope.
Where we don't have armor.
Nope.
We don't even have breakers.
Nope.
We don't have super moves.
Nope.
Could we go back
Nope.
to a simple
Nope.
style of fighting?
Mm-mm.
Is that
was
possible?
not fun. That's just
That
not
was
fun.
no.
Nobody likes to play those games anymore.
No.
Street Fighter 6. Do you think? Hold on. Do you think Street
No.
Fighter 6 has no supers, has no armors, has no invincibles, has no kind of death? No, the best fighting games out there, which I think you would agree, Street Fighter 6 is a better Mortal Kombat. I'm sorry, not a better Mortal Kombat, a better fighting game out there, has all of those things with it. It has all of those meters. It has a bunch of things that is equivalent to Mortal Kombat.
It is interesting.
I think the Street Fighter 6 is a better fighting game than Mortal Kombat.
And that's
I'm on the record saying that.
Cool. All right. So that's awesome, right?
But like
I agree.
but none of these fighting games, these modern fighting games, especially the biggest one and the best one out there, has these really no super moves, has no meter, has no invincibles, has no breakers or anything like that. Street Fighter 6 doesn't have that. Street Fighter 6 is filled with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's just an idea. I'm just talking.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid.
But what I'm
Don't
saying though,
understand.
right, is that like
See,
okay, so
Brett's
you like
exposing
Street
him,
Fighter,
like I said.
Pretty fucking awesome. So why is it that like I see comments from people going, I have a ball playing Street Fighter 6 even if I lose. I have a ball when I play Street Fighter 6. I get my ass handed to me sometimes. So there is obviously this fundamental difference between like people that are playing Street Fighter 6 and going, you know what, despite losing, even if they, like maybe they're not high tier, but let's be honest, like most people aren't going to get to like an esports level of tier.
See,
Um,
now I ain't talking about
and
esports.
they're just having fun and having a ball. I had a ball in Tekken 8, bro. I don't know if you got the beta, man. It's fucking awesome. It's so much
No,
fun.
I think
It's so good.
Shill.
Right? It's really, really cool, right?
Yeah.
No,
And I
it's
lost
cool,
the
mate.
last kick.
No,
I
it's
did a
not.
stream. I fought people's ghost stuff, which is a really cool mechanic. So you can actually you can fight people. The game essentially pulls together their data and then pulls it in whatever character they've used. So if they've used Jin, you can fight their ghost of Jin, and it's like fighting them. And whatever level that their Jin is at on their particular leveling up thing, you're actually going against them. So you can choose to fight high levels, low level, and it's really cool. I fucking
Find a
got my ass handed to me.
computer.
I
You're not
fucking
fighting
loved every
them.
second of it. So this is what you can throw back at me, right? I can play Street Fighter 6. I can play Tekken 8. Fucking love it. Get my ass handed to me. Have a ball.
No, you don't.
Here's one thing you need to do before buying anything online. Don't spend another dime on Amazon until you watch this first. Watch this. I can show you how to get the sweetest.
I hate these ads.
Ball. I never ever get ragey. Why is
That's
it
great.
Why is it Mortal Kombat though?
Honestly, that's up to you. If you decide,
No, I'm asking
whether
you.
or not
You. Come on, you psychiatrist me, bro. I'm
that's
generally
up to
serious.
you. I can't tell you why you rage at Mortal Kombat versus why you don't rage in Street Fighter or Tekken.
That is
not
weird.
for me to
Am
decide.
I?
That's
You-
on you.
I mean, that is
Okay,
weird.
all right. So how about this? Have you ever played a game where, like you've gone to it, and even though you've lost, you've had a great time, but then you come back to something else where you feel that you should really understand, or maybe that's not the right way, but you lose it, and you're like, man, this is shit. And then you think, but hang on, I can go over to that other game, whatever game it is. I can have a ball even when I lose. And I think it comes down to this feeling like there's this. I don't. It just feels like there's this really underlying cheap factor that I can't. Like I try and explain it. I try and work out.
You
as
talk about
best I
yourself.
can
I don't
from the knowledge and
understand.
experience that I have.
You get
Look at
mad
me,
over a game
Get
and
me.
you
I know that
and you
these guys will
obsess.
kick my ass, but I am a fan of Mortal Kombat. I do like dabbling in PvP, and yet I never had this problem in MK9,
Liar,
and that the engine changed in
Liar.
Injustice. Something changed,
liar.
and from Injustice onwards, there's this. I don't know how to. I'll try and explain it as best I can.
You can't.
The gameplay feels sticky, janky, vacuumous, so it feels like you can't escape as soon as somebody has started touching you, if you will. Try not to get horny, right? And I don't feel that when I play Tekken. I don't feel that when I play Street
Really,
Fighter.
really,
I don't
really,
feel that
really,
when I
really,
play Tekken 9, and
really.
I haven't felt that with any other fighting game.
You
engine.
lying.
So for me,
Get your ass
the
kicked in
core, as far as the gameplay goes, comes down to the engine itself. Somebody mentioned Killer Instinct. Thank you very much. Killer Instinct is a fantastic game. You can get hit by walloping combos, except the interesting part, though, is that you can do the same level of hits in Killer Instinct, and it takes off probably what? What do you guys reckon? Maybe half? Maybe even a third of the damage, right? And you kind of, and you're sitting there, and obviously with Killer Instinct, now this is the interesting point, that people, when they say, oh, and you said it yourself, and I understand, bro, 2 bars, it's going to constantly break me. But yet Killer Instinct exists with no bar tied to it, and as long as you guess the right combo breaker, which I've had people in the comments tell me, oh, you've got to listen to the audio cues and stuff like that, or the bar fills up a bit slow, that's how you break the combos, right? So, I ask people, hey, I'm struggling with this, what do you do? And that's really cool. So Killer Instinct has a combo breaker that you can use at any time. Obviously, the trick is you got to nail it. Why do people recoil when it comes to having something that feels like it's a little bit easier for people to break combos in MK1? You know what I'm saying, bro? Does that make sense to you? I know it's a lot. Sorry, man.
Yeah, sure, I get it. Anything else?
No, that's it. No, off you go.
Yeah. See, he think he won, but he didn't. He did not win.
Did you wanna reply? No.
No, I honestly, I'm just like.
What's
I
your
don't know,
favorite
man.
game? What's your favorite game? What do you love
My
playing?
favorite game of
Yeah,
all
like
time.
anything, like something that you go, man.
Sad,
Every
right?
time I ever see Darius, and it's the only time I ever see Darius.
Well, guess what? Darius is starting to have is a rising star in the cameo community or in the cameo whatever the fuck. because a lot of more people are pairing him up with Sub-Zero. I've seen a lot of people pair him up with Reptile. I think Pig of the Hut uses Reptile Darius. I've seen people to say, like, you know, how ridiculous Raiden Cyrex was at the beginning of the game, or Baraka Cyborg was at the beginning of the game. So yeah, it's literally
Well, we're done with this shit. I'm done too. So, guys, final thoughts on this. Bait thought he was going to win in the end, but he still didn't win. Like I said, that's what Bruce did in his video when he talked about Total MK. These three assholes did not win in the end, and that's true. And bringing up Killer Instinct and saying, yeah, Killer Instinct is better than Mortal Kombat because that's the game I mostly played back then was Killer Instinct. Because I was more into Killer Instinct than I was with Mortal Kombat Trilogy. And even so, I do have both games today as I speak on the N64. But it doesn't make those games be bad off of each other because they actually are great games to play. But I would never want to go back to that style of Mortal Kombat when you couldn't attack the AI, can attack the computer, nothing like that. No, never would. I mean, Jade kicking your ass every time. Hell, that's why every time I pick up the ladder, like, please Jade, don't be on the ladder. Please Jade, don't be on the ladder. Please don't be on the ladder. Every time you fight Jade, oh my god, nightmares. I mean, that big ass combo, oh my shit, it's crazy. But overall, for this whole topic of this whole video, these guys are so freaking wrong. And I'm glad Bruce exposed all three of these clowns. I mean, especially Jay Rabbit. I mean, he's in the LGBT. And you trying to say they doing a Western agenda. You're part of it. Fate's part of it too. He supports it. I mean, shit. Don't be fooled. I mean, why would they have someone that's part of it in the chat? Weird. Like I said, they kept going over topics like Tanya. They kept doing that, kept repeating the same thing that happened in the first video, and they still couldn't get their minds off of that, and they won't. And in the end, Bruce wins. And like I said, all these guys hate on this game on Mortal Kombat 1 ever since it was announced, ever since it was released, and every day. Never been a day they don't talk about Mortal Kombat. I mean, J Rab made a whole live stream of like a 7-hour live stream of him playing Mortal Kombat. Even Fate made a live stream playing Mortal Kombat 1. But the other videos, like I think it's Boxy Grandpa. I think he exposed Fate twice. And basically Fate was mad because I think Foxy Grandpa support Sonic Fox and all that stuff. And it's just stupid. It's favoritism, Mike. Favoritism, Mike. That's all it's about. It's like he hates the people that plays the game, makes the videos, and make a whole bunch of videos on Mortal Kombat 1 and don't like it. But you're still sitting here playing the game, calling it trash, calling it garbage, call it bullshit, Mike, and all that shit. You're not doing right. Like I said, guys, I had fun making this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this 2-hour video. I hope it uploads the full thing. So, what do you guys think of this? And at least I got it out before Christmas, so I don't have to worry about this video no more. And the video that Bruce actually did make, I'm not going to react to that one. So this is the only one, those two videos on these guys and Fate by himself are the only two I would make. Like I said, these three guys cannot stop getting mad about Mortal Kombat. They can't. They won't stop. Just ridiculous. Just play the game and have fun. Nope. Unbalanced might. But that might play one advantage might. 50% combos on me might. I can't block might. Just ridiculous. Okay. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check out my other video on this. And hope you guys enjoy. And see you guys next time. And peace. Mike.